our national anthem. Presenting the colors this evening is the Bradley County High School Air Force Junior ROTC, and performing tonight's anthem is Destiny Nicole.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
In the Everblades. Starting in goal tonight for Jacksonville, Austin Watts, as you would expect. 15-10-1-1 is his record this year. Goals against average of 2.89, save percentage of 89.8%. The Icemen have several new players on the team. Trading deadline was on Thursday. They made one acquisition through trade. They also signed 3 additional players on top of that. 2 of them are starting. They're the defensive pairing. Justin Woods on the left side, Kyle Bigos on the right side. Bigos was the one acquired in a trade from the Quad City Mallards. As we are underway, the puck drops, and we've got to fight immediately. Gerrit Hunt against Kyle Nuber right at the Icemen bench. Just 6 seconds in, the whistle stops along the glass now as they skate a little closer towards the Jacksonville goal. Right now it's just a wrestling match along the wall. Nuber gets a couple in. Hunt tries to come back with a couple of left hands. Hunt still trying to get inside position on this fight. Comes in with a left hand. Still a wrestling match at this point. This was obviously predestined even before the puck dropped. As Hunt continues to push Nuber into the glass, tries to get the left hand free. They're not done yet. This is a long one. Linesmen finally come in and separate. And the crowd loves it. Gerrit Hunt loves it too. Hands up in the air. And that gets the crowd even more fired up. So the Icemen come out swinging literally to start this contest. Gerrit Hunt, the team leader in penalty minutes. 5 more for him. He's up to 192 penalty minutes now. Will not affect manpower. It'll still be 5-on-5. And a line change for the Icemen just 6 seconds in. Another newcomer for Jacksonville. 3 of their 4 newcomers are defensemen. Jake Kulovich is the next one. And Kulovic on the ice right now as the puck goes in behind the Jacksonville net. Centering pass tipped away by Dejan Mingo. Gets it up high for Eberle. He's got Elgin Pierce with him as Eberle tosses into the zone. Pierce takes the body on a man just to the right of Florida's goaltender. Callum Booth is their starter tonight. He's 9th overall in the league in goals against average at 2.48. Florida clears in. Lotz will play it into the corner, feeding it for Mingo, ahead for Pierce, and then for Eberle. Tries to beat somebody on speed, going to the wide side. Backhander save is made. Rebound cleared away by Florida, and the Everblades have 2 men in transition. McCarron at the blue line just feeds it to an open wing. Foot race for the puck there, and Florida keeps it in the zone. Mingo taps it out of midair. Big time hit by Cody Fowley. Took down a man, that was Cam Rass. He is slow to get up. Cody Fowley plays a 200-foot game, and now he's got the puck on offense. 2-on-1 with Collier. Fowley for Collier. Cannot get the shot away. Collier just coming back from the injured list tonight as Florida will clear out of the zone. This is going to be an icing call. And the faceoff will be in Florida territory. That was a great pass from Fowley to Collier, but he just couldn't pull the trigger on the shot. And now another fight. And it's Fowley this time in a fight. His first fight as a pro. It's going up against Mitchell Hurd, this time against the far side boards. It was Fowley who delivered the check on Camras that sent him to the bench. In a lot of pain, Hurd goes to the penalty box. Fowley will do the same. Oh, it is mean-spirited stuff already in this contest. Just over a minute in. Fowley is skating to the bench. At least for now. He may end up going to the locker room, maybe just getting something from equipment manager Matthew Schwegman. Right now it's just a towel from Dylan Harrington, their team trainer. Question now is Fowley going to go into the penalty box? So this could be interesting. Hurd really wanted a piece of Fowley for what was a very clean check on Zach Camras. Camras definitely in some pain. Looked like he was favoring a shoulder. 4 minutes are on the board for Mitchell Hurd, so it's going to be a 4-minute power play here for the Icemen to start this game, or at least early on in the game. 2 minutes for slashing for Hurd. 2 minutes for roughing for Hurd. So a 4-minute power play here for the Icemen. They are last in the league on the power play. It's been that way all year, 9.9%. Florida 5th in the league in the penalty kill at 86.2%. Something else to watch, Jacksonville has allowed 12 shorthanded goals this year. Florida has scored a league-high 13 shorties. Jacksonville wins the draw. Shot towards goal, however, is blocked and cleared by Logan Rowe. Lotz will play it in the corner for Dines, flipping it for Bobby McIntyre. So a double minor penalty for Hurd. If the Icemen can score in the first 2 minutes of this power play, they'll get 2 more minutes. Offside is a call against Jacksonville as McIntyre received the pass. He was in ahead of the play. What an electric atmosphere tonight at the Jacksonville Veterans Memorial Arena. This game is so important to the Icemen. Every game at this point so important. 8 points out of 4th place, but 3 games in hand. This is one of them. These games in hand are huge. Jacksonville on the power play. They get it to the blue line. They can't get it into the zone, however. Mingo will play it back for Justin Woods. Justin Woods from Fairbanks, Alaska, just finished 4 years at the University of Alaska Fairbanks. And he may be quarterbacking this power play for the Icemen in his pro debut. Lodge getting it behind the Florida net. Foot race for the puck to the near side wall. Woods pinches in, holds it in for the moment. Rowe gets it back. He does not clear. Eberle steps around a man at the left wing half wall for Lodge in deep in the corner. Lodge turns, fires. Save is made by Booth. Lodge gets his own rebound. Still 2:54 on the power play. Lodge behind the net. Pass went behind Eberle, but Lodge is there to get it back to the point. Pass is deflected out of play, and we're going to have a face-off in the Florida zone. Hopefully everybody's okay. Man got hit with the puck in about the third row behind the Florida bench. He may need a towel, and they're going to give him a towel immediately as he got hit. Hopefully he is okay. He's got a towel on it immediately. So a line change here for Jacksonville. Faceoff is controlled by the Icemen. Daly at the right point. To the left side for Dines. Playing it off the end boards. Comes right in front. Cleared away. Not out yet, but the Everblades get it right back. They'll skate with it this time. Smallman for Florida. Over the blue line, trying to move shorthanded. Dines pokes it into the corner and moves it to an open wing for Brendan Collier. Collier back for Dines. 2:22 to go on this double minor power play for the Icemen. Dines drops it back for Daly at his own blue line. Cross ice, it's McIntyre redirecting in. It's tripped up on the play, no call. Florida cannot clear. Daly for Dines. Left point, slap shot, blocked in front. Florida clears out of the zone. First half of this power play is now up. 2 more minutes here for the Icemen. Dines circles the back of his cage. Plays it to the right for Fowley. Back for Daly. Daly to the left for McIntyre, who deflects into the zone to the right side of Booth. Critchlow on it there for Jacksonville. Goes off the dasher, takes a strange bounce, and it belongs to the Everblades because of it. Took a tricky bounce off a stanchion, and Lotz is going to play it ahead. That was a tricky play, dangerous from Lotz, but he got it ahead for Critchlow and then for Clark. Clark over the blue line, onside as he clears in. Critchlow tapping the puck away, looking for another newcomer, Eustass Key, for the Icemen. Playing his first game as a pro, he went to the University of Wisconsin. Jake Kulovich for the Icemen. To the blue line for Clark. Kulovich gets it right back. Winds and fires. It is blocked and cleared. So the Icemen have had a few shots from the point that have not reached the net. Florida's blocked several shots already. 1:03 to go on this power play. Mingo leaves the puck for Kulovich behind his own net. Kulovich, who was just sent down to Jacksonville from the Manitoba Moose in the American League. So he's been with the AHL affiliate this entire season. Jacksonville still with it on the power play. Eberle rather, to the right point for Kulovich, who holds in. For Lodge at the top of the circle. Lodge looking for somebody to center to. Nobody there. Goes to Kulovich instead. One-timer from Mingo. Pad save is made by Booth. Rebound not cleared yet. Pierce holds it in. Everblades get it right back. They do get it to center. Jacksonville skates right back into the zone, still onside with 22 seconds to go on the power play. Lodge in front, deflected. Save is made. Rebound behind the net. Indirect pass to the left point for Daly. Daly playing it behind the net for Eberle. Eberle for Lodge. His pass is intercepted, and Florida will skate with it. 6 seconds left on the power play. The Everblades shorthanded. Saved by Austin Lotz. No rebound. And the Icemen will end up going 0 for 2 on this double minor power play. 3 seconds left on it, but a face-off in their own defensive zone as Florida gets their first shot on net. So some good puck movement on this man advantage for the Icemen, but nothing that really matters. No goals scored. On this whistle, Gerrit Hunt, along with Kyle Nuber, step out of the penalty box after serving 5 minutes for their Fighting Majors. Collier on the faceoff for Jacksonville against Brent Bulmer. Collier wins it. Woods gives it up briefly, but the Icemen get it right back. Teams are at full strength. Puck is in the neutral zone. Man falls down for Jacksonville. Woods tries to clear out of his own zone. Smallman's right on top of him. Woods gets it free. Nice work off the end boards. Collier has got McIntyre ahead, but feeds to the right for Fowley instead. Fowley rips it in on the forehand. The Everblades cannot clear. McIntyre couldn't center. It was blocked. Florida getting it back behind the net. McIntyre moves into forecheck. The Blades still with possession, however. Long outlet pass goes off a leg back into the Icemen zone. Kyle Bigos in control for the Icemen. 4 new faces for Jacksonville tonight for this final playoff push. Bigos behind his own net. To the right side for Woods. Long lead pass. McIntyre redirects in. Clark goes in and chases. Booth falls down. The goaltender fell down behind the net, but he does work it into the corner, and the Blades are fortunate to get it out of the zone. Jacksonville clears right back in. Booth just went behind the net just to block the puck, and he lost an edge and fell right on the seat of his pants. But Jacksonville couldn't get the loose puck. Watts makes a stick save from long range. Dines chips it off glass at the blue line and just over the line and out to center. Florida redirects in. Watts will block the puck behind his net. He'll play it around the wall, but it's blocked by Florida. Florida with a centering pass right into the slot. Forehand goes wide. Clark may have blocked it in front for Jacksonville. Clark plays it to the near side for Dines, who takes a big hit in order to play it forward for Eberle. Eberle gets it to the Blades blue. 13:03 to go in period number 1. We are still scoreless. Lots with possession for Jacksonville, feeding it for Lodge. Off the inboards for Daly, and a steal by the Everblades. Going to the top of the circle, poked away by Jacksonville. Goes to Daly. He's got Lodge and Critchlow with him. 3-man rush. Daly wristing in. Critchlow gives chase against McCauley. Into the near side glass. Lodge tries to dig the puck free. He's got Hunt with him. Goes to the blue line for Mingo at the center point. Looking to the circle for Lodge. Blue line, it's Kulovich. Save is made by Booth. He had trouble reading that one from the blue line. Mingo pinches in, gets it behind the Florida net. What a hit by Gerrit Hunt! Huge hit by Gerrit Hunt. He just clocked Matt McKenzie as Florida gets it back over the blue line. Lodge with a great back check to knock the puck away behind the Jacksonville net. Oh, the Icemen are coming out flying and playing physical tonight. Critchlow and Lodge, 2-on-2 for the moment. Lodge clears in, Critchlow chases after as the Icemen try to complete a line change. The Everblades get it to center ice. They want to change as well. This crowd is still rocking from that hit from Gerrit Hunt on McKenzie as Brendan Collier feeds it for McIntyre. He's onside on the left wing side. Takes a big hit himself, getting it for Collier. To the blue line for Woods. Rister in a screen, never reached the net. Florida plays it ahead, and they will skate with it through center ice. Wing-to-wing pass. Too far in front for Bulmer. Collier takes the body on him, allowing Woods to take it. Very few whistles in this game as Woods takes a hit, allowing Cody Fowley to get it for the Icemen. Then it's Collier for McIntyre. Trailer is Fowley. Right wing circle. Wrist shot is blocked. Where's the puck? All the way to the near side wall. Back for Florida. Nuber for Bulmer. 11:18 to go in the first period. Great pace to this game as Nuber puts one wide. It goes off the end boards for Dines. Dines for Clark, and then for Elgin Pierce. Pierce, the team leader in goals with 20. He's scored a goal in 4 straight games, Pierce has. Tied for the league lead, actively anyway, for streaks. As the Everblades tried to clear in, but it goes off the linesman's leg. Jacksonville dumps it back behind the Florida net. Booth will try and play it himself. Around the glass, held in by Eberle. Eberle skates behind the net, feeding it to the left point for Mingo. Mingo back for Eberle, turns on a man, poked away by the Everblades, back to center. Mingo skates with it, plays it off the glass and behind the Everblade net. Great pace to this game as Florida has possession in their own zone. Jacksonville's completing a line change. Florida redirects behind the Jacksonville cage. Lotz plays it for Kulovich. Lead pass for Critchlow. Starts the 4-man charge. Critchlow for Hunt on the left wing side. Into the middle, it's Mingo. Pass is deflected right to Kulovich. Slap shot up high and over the crossbar. Critchlow takes it off the end boards for Mingo. Left side, it's Kulovich. Kulovich into the slot looking for the redirection from Lodge. He did not get a piece of it. Florida clears it ahead. Not out yet. It goes off a skate of Mingo. Mingo tries to tap it ahead and finds Critchlow. Critchlow turns to his forehand side. At the right point, it goes to Mingo. One-timer. Pad save is made by Booth with the right leg. Rebound up high for Florida. They'll get it to center ice, and McCarron skates with it still. Poke checked away now by Lodge. Lodge gets away from one man, feeds it for Collier. Collier's over the blue line. He's got McIntyre behind him. Florida has 4 men back, but Collier is just playing keep away. Gets it to the right point. Bigos with a drive. Deflected behind the net. McIntyre gets it loose for Fowley. Florida steals, and they will skate out to center ice. 9:20 to go in the first period. Austin Watts will glove it and take a face-off. What a pace to this game. Our first break in the action comes with 9:18 to go in the first period. It is Jacksonville nothing, Florida nothing. You are listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey. Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 30th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider, BFL Canada, and Sutton Special Risk, sponsor of the 2018 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony. The Migray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys. CCM Hockey, official on-ice equipment provider. Ephesus Lighting, the preferred lighting partner of the ECHL. Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL. Sherwood Hockey, official puck provider. Sports Tape, official sports tape provider. Warrior, official performance sportswear provider. SweatX, the official laundry detergent and odor eliminator of the ECHL. And the Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider of the ECHL. Catch all the live league action by logging on to ECHL.tv. And be sure to download the ECHL mobile app for Android and Apple handheld devices. Arlie Johnson with you on JacksIcemen.com and ECHL.tv. Furious pace to start this one between the Icemen and the first place Everblades. We're scoreless, but that doesn't mean it hasn't been exciting. It's been phenomenal hockey so far. Jacksonville out shooting Florida 5-2 thus far. They did have a 4-minute power play that they did not convert on. Jacksonville wins the faceoff in their own end. They can't clear it yet, but they do still have possession. Chris Dines takes a hit, and now Florida does get the steal. Trying to play it behind the net. It's Cox turning to his backhand side. Plays it off the boards for McKenzie at the right point. Wrist shot blocked in front. Comes loose for Cox at the top of the left circle. Feeding Hurd. Wrister goes well wide. Comes off the end boards for McCauley. Pierce takes the body on him. Tries to take the puck as well. Eustass Key is there to help out. Jacksonville does clear. They get it to the blue line, but that's it. Delayed offside. Now they're going to call it an offside. Eberle was trying to cherry pick back at the Florida line. And we will have another TV timeout. We owed you one, so we'll give you another. It is Jacksonville nothing, Florida nothing, 8:42 to go in period number 1. You are listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubik, rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
What is your role in the fight against cancer? The answer could be as simple as driving your car. For many cancer patients, getting to and from treatment is one of their toughest challenges. The American Cancer Society needs volunteer drivers to help provide transportation for people in your community. Through the gift of a lift in your car, you can help patients take one more step in the road to recovery. Get in the driver's seat in the fight against cancer. To find out more, call your American Cancer Society at 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org.
Face off in the neutral zone as we are just about set to start live play. Gerrit Hunt and Kyle Nuber again jawing at each other to the left of the face-off dot. They don't drop the gloves this time. They decided to do that 6 seconds into the game, however, if you're just joining us. Jacksonville wins the draw, and they get it behind the net. A steal by Hunt, but his centering pass was picked off by Bulmer for the Everblades. He'll chip it off glass and out to center. Florida gets it over the blue line. Smallman with Nuber, centering pass. There's Nuber. What a save by Watts! The net was already off of its moorings. No goal! Highway robbery from Austin Watts! Are you serious with that save? How did he keep it out of the net? Look at this replay. Nuber had the entire net. And Watts, I believe, reached out with his glove and kept it out of the net. Nuber had his hands up in the air like it was already in. But we stay 0-0. Watts is looking up at the Jumbotron. He's trying to figure out even how he made that save. One more look. That is sensational stuff. And in the process of Watts diving post to post, he knocked the net off of its moorings, and that saved a goal as well. There's a discussion at the top of the referee circle. John McCarron talking with the officials. Gerrit Hunt for Jacksonville. The official call is no goal. So the faceoff is going to be in Jacksonville territory. And we stay 0-0 after a 5-star save from Austin Lotz. Goal judge wants to talk to the referee just in case. The puck definitely did not cross over the goal line until long after the initial save was made. Officially no goal. The puck did cross the goal line after the net had come off of its moorings. But that's it. Florida's head coach Brad Ralph wants a conversation with the referee Mike Sheehan. He doesn't seem too happy about it. I don't know what else Mike Sheehan can call here. But I'll tell you what, Brad Ralph has definitely given Sheehan a run for his money. He is furious with him. Now Sheehan comes over to talk to Icemen head coach Jason Christie just for an explanation. I'm sure he'll be fine with whatever explanation he gets. Faceoff is going to be outside the blue line as well. That part is interesting to me, that it's outside the blue line. I figured the puck would be in the Jacksonville zone. The Icemen do win the faceoff, and Brendan Collier will play it ahead for Fowley. He's got a little space over the blue line on the left. On his backhand, just wide to the far post on his backhander. McIntyre holds it in, steps away from a Florida man, gets a sharp angle shot away. It goes off the side of the net. The Everblades cannot clear yet. Now Florida taps it away, and it goes all the way back into Jacksonville territory for an icing call. 7:53 to go in the first. This game has had everything you would want except for goals. 0-0. Face-off will be in the Everblade end. I think this is the most intensity I've seen from any game all year. This game means a ton for the Icemen. And a huge hit penalty coming on Florida. It's a delayed call. There's the touch. It's Nuber again. That one was just too easy to call. Kyle Nuber into the penalty box for roughing as he took Eberle down on the play. Basically, it was just a punch to the face. Might call it charging, call it roughing, call it what you will. But it's another power play for the Icemen. And at some point, Jacksonville needs to cash in these opportunities and take a lead. They're a team that likes to play with the lead. It is charging to Nuber. So the Icemen on the power play. Brendan Collier, Cody Fowley, and Bobby McIntyre up front. Florida gets a steal after Jacksonville had won the faceoff initially. And the Everblades clear in, and Austin Lotz is going to be forced to cover it up with McCarron right on his tail. So this faceoff will come into the Icemen zone. Collier against McCarron on this draw. On defense for Jacksonville on this power play, Chris Dines will be on the left side as Florida gets a shot away, shorthanded. It goes over the crossbar. Dines, one defenseman on the right side. It's Tim Daly. Dines has the puck, skating out of his own zone. Jacksonville on a power play. Fowley plays it behind the Florida net. Daly, the defenseman, comes in to try and get the puck. Feeds it for Collier. Collier for Daly. Near side glass to the blue line for Dines. Dines back for Daly. On his backhand, feeding it to the blue line for Fowley, who's covering for Daly. Dines plays it cross ice. It's McIntyre at the top of the right circle. Feeding it for Collier. Bouncing puck for Daly, who keeps it in. For Collier at the right circle. Playing it down low for McIntyre. To the blue line for Daly. Daly left side for Dines. Closes in. Shot towards goal, deflected wide by Collier. Comes around the wall. Can Dines keep it in? Yes, he does at the left point. Looking for Collier. Centering pass is blocked. Collier gets it right back. Collier spinning away from one forechecker. Florida gets the steal and clear. Out to center ice. McCarron and Daly joust. And it goes a little further into the Icemen zone. 46 seconds to go on the power play for the Icemen. 6.5 minutes to go in the first period. We stay 0-0. Justin Woods behind his own net for the Icemen. Woods, long lead pass, tape to Pierce. Pierce is over the blue line. Offside is the call against the Icemen. With 31 seconds to go on this power play. So the draw will come outside the Florida line. Line change for the Icemen as Elgin Pierce at center with Jimmy Lodge on the right side, Tanner Eberle on the left. Justin Woods, Dejan Mingo are your point men. Woods has the puck, drifting back into his own end. Right between the hash marks is Woods. To the left from Mingo. Mingo gives it up to Florida. Jacksonville gets it right back at center ice. Pierce plays it for Lodge at the red line. Lodge starts the play forward for Pierce over the blue line. Flip pass for Lodge. He wants Eberle, but instead goes around the wall to the left circle for Woods. Woods cross ice. Good look for Mingo at the center point. Mingo flipping it for Lodge, who takes it off the boards. Lodge centers it in front as teams return to full strength. Jacksonville now 0 for 3 on the power play, but the Icemen do still have possession in the offensive end. It's Eberle, trots towards net, can't try and get the forehand away, couldn't do it. Tripped up as Florida gets the steal, and they will skate with it 2-on-2. Everblades over the blue line. It's Smallman with Eustass Key playing the body on him. The Everblades play it around the wall. They keep it in. Shot blocked in front. Smallman cannot get the loose puck. Eustass Key plays it to center ice where Camras, who is okay, I wasn't sure if he was going to come back tonight, but he is out there. We've got a whistle. Offside, I believe, is the call. 5:13 to go in the first period. It's Jacksonville 0, Florida 0. They'll call this icing, actually, saying that the Everblades didn't get to the red line before it went back into the Icemen zone. So an icing call against Florida. The line for Jacksonville is Critchlow, Hunt, along with Matt Eustass Key. The newcomers for Jacksonville all have size. Eustass Key, 6'6", 233 pounds. And he's going to come in and take this face-off now after Critchlow is tossed from it. And he wins it cleanly for another newcomer, Jake Kulevich, just sent down from the American Hockey League a couple days ago, making his ECHL debut. Critchlow, shot towards goal, save is made, rebound bounces free. Kulevich tries to knock it loose. Florida is able to clear out. It goes to the Jacksonville line where Bigos controls for the Icemen. Bigos gives it up, but Florida would have been offside, so they'll just clear in. Bigos to the right of his netminder, flipping it off glass, finds Eustass Key for the trailer for Kulevich. Kulevich wrists it in on net. Booth a little shaky blocking that puck, but he does get it loose, and Florida has possession in their own end. Lead pass picked off by Bigos. Cannot collect it. The steal now from Critchlow. He's got Fowley with him. Can he get the pass away? No. Tries to get it in front now. It's knocked free. Critchlow gets it back at the right wing corner. To the boards for Daly. Wrister in a screen. Blocker save is made by Booth. Rebound is cleared out by the Everblades. No icing, saying that Jacksonville deflected it on the way out. 4:10 to go in the first period of a scoreless hockey game. The Icemen with the puck behind their own cage. It's Daly, defended by McCauley. Long outlet pass, deflected ahead for McIntyre. Offside is going to be the call against Jacksonville. McIntyre just in ahead of the play. We will take our media timeout here with 3:59 on the clock in period number 1. It's Jacksonville 0, Florida 0. You're listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
A cool change is in the air, and professional hockey is back in Jacks. The Jacksonville Icemen are scoring goals and thrilling fans all season long. Tickets start at just $10 for an incredible game day experience. Come on out to Veterans Memorial Arena, feel the chill of winter, and watch the puck drop. The legacy begins now. JacksIcemen.com.
You ever wish there was a place that had great rates and all the financial services you need without all the fees and hassles?
Dude, there is. Community First. Great rates, great mobile app, and free checking.
You ever wish you got smaller ear gauges? Nope.
New year, fresh start. Refinance your car loan and get up to $150 cash back. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org or stop by a branch near you.
I look good.
Love where you bank.
Arlie Johnson with you on JacksIcemen.com and ECHL.tv. Scoreless game here at the Jacksonville Veterans Memorial Arena. Shots on goal, 7 for Jacksonville, only 2 for Florida. The Everblades have had the best chance of all, though. Austin Watts just grand larceny on that one save a few minutes ago. As Florida gets the puck, trying to keep it in. Bulmer at the blue line, taps it forward into the far side glass. Trying to knock it free there for the Icemen is Dines. He does get it loose, but not out yet. Collier tries to help out. He can't clear it either. McCarron to the right of Lotz. Looks to center, tapped away by Jacksonville. Fowley plays it for McIntyre. He'll try and use his speed, going 1-on-2. Gets it over the blue line and waits for help. Into the slot, it's Dines. Kicks it away, but can't kick it onto his stick. And Florida takes over at their own end. McKenzie, lead pass. Good look for Bulmer. Left wing circle. Crisscrosses with a man. Wrist shot on net. Save is made by Lotz as McCarron got that wrister away. McCarron leads their team with 23 goals. Also the team leader in points with 52. Faceoff is going to be to Lotz's right. Jacksonville has had the edge in play so far, but we remain scoreless. The Icemen have had 3 power plays to help them out along the way. Florida wins the draw. They'll play it behind the Jacksonville net. Comes to Everett Clark for the Icemen. Cross ice look, tape to Kulovic over the blue line with Pierce. Feeds it to Pierce, bumped off the play. Eberle keeps it in for the moment. Over skating the puck, however, is Tanner Eberle. Nuber looks to clear. Clark got a piece of it, but it does go to center ice still. Clark gets it right back at the blue line, tapped away by Justin Kia, and Kia starts the other direction for Florida. 3-man rush for the Everblades, 3 back for Jacksonville. Puck comes into the near side wall. Taking the body again is Nuber against Clark this time. Eberle is able to clear it away. Newcomer for Florida is Vinny Mudo. First time on the ice for him. He'll get it behind his own net for Logan Rowe. Rowe finding some open ice over the blue line, cuts to the middle, gets to the forehand and scores. Coast to coast goes Logan Rowe, and Florida takes a 1-0 lead. What a great effort there from Logan Rowe. Everything just opened up in the neutral zone. The next thing you know, he had some open space, stepped to the inside, split the defenseman, and then got it right through the wickets of Austin Watts. Just the 4th goal of the year for Logan Rowe at 17:39, and it is Florida on top by a score of 1-0. Unassisted right now for Rowe. And the Everblades take the lead after Jacksonville played so well to start this contest. Back into the Icemen zone we go with the puck. Florida in control. Florida not the top team in the league for nothing as Jacksonville clears it out to center ice. Gerrit Hunt cannot get it away from Joe Cox. Gives it back up. Gerrit Hunt tries to tap it at the blue line. Critchlow can't keep it in the zone either. Lodge chases after it, but Florida still maintains the puck. Cox gives it up. It goes to Hunt at the blue line. Cleared back out by Florida. Comes to an open wing for Hunt. He'll softly forehand it in. Jacksonville will change up. 1:36 to go in the first period. Everblades 1, Icemen 0. Long lead pass for Florida. Deflected into the left side of Austin Lotz. Woods is on it first. Backhanding it around the wall for Fowley. Fowley dekes away from one player. Feeds it up the right side for Eustass Key. Over the blue line it is Woods. Offside is called. Woods put himself offside. He didn't gain possession before he carried it over the blue line. And he skated over the line before the puck did. If you have possession, that's okay. If you haven't gained possession yet, that's where they'll call it, and that's what happened there. Eustass Key on this face-off. He gets bumped out for Fowley. And Florida controls. McKenzie for Camras. Camras for Bulmer, who deflects behind the Jacksonville net. Bigos first on it there. Double teamed on the play. Still gets it for McIntyre. Bigos again to the left side for Eustass Key. He's got Pierce with him. Over the blue line for Pierce. Into the high slot. Pass is deflected away by Florida. Camras read that very well, and he clears it to center ice. Bigos right back with a backhand into the zone. Final minute of play here in period number 1. Florida over the blue line trying to catch Jacksonville in a line change. They get it centering pass deflected into the corner. McKenzie first on it for Florida. Behind the net for Bulmer. Bulmer on his forehand to the blue line for McCarron. Tapping it for McKenzie. Wrist shot deflected wide by Berry. Goes to the right of Austin Lotz. Bigos tries to golf it away, feeds it for Mingo. 23 seconds to go in the period as Mingo accelerates through center ice. Gives it back up, however. Berry with a steal on Bigos. Tries to go to his backhand side, and he scores. And what a move that was from Matt Berry. And with 14.2 seconds to go, that is a gut punch for the Icemen. It is now 2-0 Florida on Matt Berry's 7th goal of the year. 2 highlight reel goals from the Everblades in the final 2.5 minutes of this period as Berry roofed a backhander over the glove of Austin Lotz. Miscommunication in the neutral zone from Jacksonville gave Berry the steal. That should also be an unassisted goal for Florida. This one's going to be at 19:45 of period number 1. And the Icemen have a lot of work to do now. Fowley gets it to the blue line, but Florida gets it right back. Logan Rowe at the line. Doesn't get it out just yet, but time will expire, and this first period comes to a close. First 17 minutes were fantastic for Jacksonville. The last 3 minutes, a near disaster as the Everblades score twice. A pair of unassisted goals from them. Logan Rowe, his 4th of the year at 17:39. Matt Berry, his 7th of the season at 19:45. Shots on goal, 7 for Jacksonville. I believe it's 5 for Florida. They'll call it 4 for Florida. And the Icemen are trailing by a couple going into the locker room. We will take a break and return in a few minutes. We'll tell you about the newcomers for the Jacksonville Icemen. There are many of them. Stay tuned for that. After one period of play, it is Jacksonville trailing the Florida Everblades 2-0. You are listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
A cool change is in the air, and professional hockey is back in Jax. The Jacksonville Icemen are scoring goals and thrilling fans all season long. Tickets start at just $10 for an incredible game day experience. Come on out to Veterans Memorial Arena. Feel the chill of winter and watch the puck drop. The legacy begins now. JaxIceman.com.
What is your role in the fight against cancer? The answer could be as simple as driving your car. For many cancer patients, getting to and from treatment is one of their toughest challenges. The American Cancer Society needs volunteer drivers to help provide transportation for people in your community. Through the gift of a lift in your car, you can help patients take one more step in the road to recovery. Get in the driver's seat in the fight against cancer. To find out more, call your American Cancer Society at 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 30th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; BFL Canada; and Sutton Special Risk, sponsor of the 2018 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; the Migray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys; CCM Hockey, official on-ice equipment provider; Ephesus Lighting, the preferred lighting partner of the ECHL; Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL; Sherwood Hockey, official puck provider; Sports Tape, official sports tape provider; Warrior, official performance sportswear provider; SweatX, the official laundry detergent and odor eliminator of the ECHL; and the Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider of the ECHL. Catch all the live league action by logging on to ECHL.tv, and be sure to download the ECHL mobile app for Android and Apple handheld devices.
If you feel that passion is just a start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Nuber. Rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Important questions about cancer don't just come to mind between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. That's why, if you have questions, the American Cancer Society is here to help answer them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 1-800-227-2345 or at cancer.org. You'll find the most reliable, up-to-date cancer information available. Call 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org to learn how your American Cancer Society can help you or someone you love.
You ever wish there was a place that had great rates and all the financial services you need without all the fees and hassles?
Dude, there is. Community First. Great rates, great mobile app, and free checking.
You ever wish you got smaller ear gauges?
Nope.
New year, fresh start. Refinance your car loan and get up to $150 cash back. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org or stop by a branch near you.
I look good.
Love where you bank.
After one period of play, it is the Florida Everblades leading the Jacksonville Icemen. 2-0 is the score. Late goals from Logan Rowe and Matt Berry have the Everblades on top after Jacksonville played so well to start that first period. They had 3 power plays as well, but Florida killed all of them off. And the Icemen find themselves down by a pair against the first place Florida Everblades. We've told you more than a couple times already tonight that the Icemen have several newcomers on their team. Let's introduce you to some of them, shall we? Let's start with Kyle Bigos. The theme for these guys you're going to find out is size. Bigos is not just Bigos, he's big. 6 foot 5 inches, 235 pounds. This one newcomer, he is the only one who has ECHL experience. He was most recently with the Quad City Mallards. He's a defensive-minded defenseman, 39 games for the Mallards this year. Had 2 goals with 6 assists for 8 points. Only 48 penalty minutes. I expected a little bit more out of that. But he's got plenty of ECHL experience. He's also played a handful of games in the American Hockey League over the years. He is a 4th-round pick of the Edmonton Oilers as well from years ago. But this is a guy that has played for Coach Jason Christie in the past. He played for the Ontario Reign a couple of seasons ago, where they made a run all the way to the conference finals under Coach Jason Christie. So Kyle Bigos acquired from the Quad City Mallards in exchange for future considerations. The Icemen did not give up anybody, any players for Kyle Bigos. Another newcomer for the Icemen, welcome Jake Kulovich. Like Bigos, he is a defenseman. He stands 6'3", 210 pounds. He is a pro. This is his ECHL debut, but he spent this entire season in the American Hockey League with the Manitoba Moose. Like Bigos, a defensive-minded defenseman for the most part, or at least that's what he was in the American Hockey League. Kulovich played 26 games for the Moose this year, just 1 assist. He also played last year for the Moose for a handful of games, 11 games. He had 2 assists for them last year. He is a Marblehead, Massachusetts native, so you know he's a good kid if he's a Boston guy. And he spent 4 years at Colgate University in the ECAC. The other defenseman that is new to Jacksonville is Justin Woods. Woods just finished his 4-year career at the University of Alaska Fairbanks. He's a native of Fairbanks, Alaska as well. He is the shortest of the 4 newcomers at 6'2", 206 pounds. Woods, an offensive-minded defenseman, unlike the other ones. Woods at UAF Alaska Fairbanks this year just finished his collegiate career. 36 games played for the defenseman, 9 goals, 11 assists, 20 points. Those are very good numbers for a D-man, 20 points in 36 games for the University of Alaska Fairbanks. And your last newcomer is the only forward out of the group. It is 6'6", 233-pound Matt Eustass Key. Eustass Key finished a 4-year career at the University of Wisconsin. He just finished that up. He is a grinder. From his junior days before college, he's got some pretty decent numbers, so he knows how to put the puck in the net from years ago. He is also a draft pick of the Winnipeg Jets, so he's in the Jets farm system. He was a 7th-round pick in 2014. Eustass Key at the University of Wisconsin this year, 24 games played, 1 goal, 3 assists. He had a career best 6 goals in his junior year for the University of Wisconsin Badgers. Those are your newcomers for the Icemen. Make sure you measure them by height, 6'2", 6'3", 6'5", and 6'6". So the Icemen gaining some size with their newcomers. We will take a break and return with the ECHL scoreboard. We'll keep you up to date with a couple of games that are most impactful to the Icemen in the South Division standings. Jacksonville trailing right now after one period of play. It's 2-0 Florida. You're listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
What is your role in the fight against cancer? The answer could be as simple as driving your car. For many cancer patients, getting to and from treatment is one of their toughest challenges. The American Cancer Society needs volunteer drivers to help provide transportation for people in your community. Through the gift of a lift in your car, you can help patients take one more step in the road to recovery. Get in the driver's seat in the fight against cancer. To find out more, call your American Cancer Society at 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org.
A cool change is in the air, and professional hockey is back in Jax. The Jacksonville Icemen are scoring goals and thrilling fans all season long. Tickets start at just $10 for an incredible game day experience. Come on out to Veterans Memorial Arena, feel the chill of winter, and watch the puck drop. The legacy begins now. JacksIcemen.com.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 30th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; BFL Canada; and Sutton Special Risk, sponsor of the 2018 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; the Migray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys; CCM Hockey, official on-ice equipment provider; Ephesus Lighting, the preferred lighting partner of the ECHL; Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL; Sherwood Hockey, official puck provider; Sports Tape, official sports tape provider; Warrior, official performance sportswear provider; SweatX, the official laundry detergent and odor eliminator of the ECHL; and the Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider of the ECHL. Catch all the live league action by logging on to ECHL.tv, and be sure to download the ECHL mobile app for Android and Apple handheld devices.
Important questions about cancer don't just come to mind between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. That's why, if you have questions, the American Cancer Society is here to help answer them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 1-800-227-2345 or at cancer.org. You'll find the most reliable, up-to-date cancer information available. Call 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org to learn how your American Cancer Society can help you or someone you love.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Nuber. Rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
If you feel that passion is just a start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
You ever wish there was a place that had great rates and all the financial services you need without all the fees and hassles?
Dude, there is. Community First. Great rates, great mobile app, and free checking.
You ever wish you got smaller ear gauges?
Nope.
New year, fresh start. Refinance your car loan and get up to $150 cash back. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org or stop by a branch near you.
I look good.
Love where you bank.
The Icemen trailing the Florida Everblades 2-0 after one period of play. To the ECHL scoreboard we go. Plenty of games tonight, 11 of them, but 3 teams from the South Division are not in action tonight. most notably the Atlanta Gladiators. That is the fourth-place team that Jacksonville is trying to catch in the standings, but they are idle tonight. So the Icemen have an opportunity to gain 2 points in the standings tonight. So far, not looking good, but still plenty of hockey left, of course. Teams that are in action tonight from the South Division, from Charleston, South Carolina, the Stingrays hosting the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. An upset brewing right now as Greenville has a 2-1 lead over South Carolina. Stingrays have been playing so well lately, just 3 points behind the Florida Everblades. They are in second place in the South Division. Greenville right now on a 13-game winless streak. I believe that is the longest in the entire ECHL this season. They are 0-10-3 in their last 13, but they are leading South Carolina 2-1 in the final minute of the second period. The other game that involves a South Division team is going Jacksonville's way so far. The fifth-place team, Norfolk Admirals, they have a northeast road trip right now. They are playing in Brampton, Ontario tonight, a team that came here a couple of weeks ago, and there was a thrilling overtime win for the Icemen against Brampton. Norfolk not having the same success. Things are looking good for the Icemen as it is the Brampton Beast 2, the Norfolk Admirals nothing. That is midway through the second period. The Admirals currently 1 point ahead of Jacksonville in the standings. So if Norfolk does lose that game and if the Icemen can find a way to crawl back into this one and win it, then Jacksonville would leapfrog over Norfolk into fifth place in the South Division standings. We'll take one more break and come back for the start of the second period. Jacksonville trailing by a couple. It's 2-0 Florida after one. You're listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
What is your role in the fight against cancer? The answer could be as simple as driving your car. For many cancer patients, getting to and from treatment is one of their toughest challenges. The American Cancer Society needs volunteer drivers to help provide transportation for people in your community. Through the gift of a lift in your car, you can help patients take one more step in the road to recovery. Get in the driver's seat in the fight against cancer. To find out more, call your American Cancer Society at 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org.
Important questions about cancer don't just come to mind between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. That's why, if you have questions, the American Cancer Society is here to help answer them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 1-800-227-2345 or at cancer.org. You'll find the most reliable, up-to-date cancer information available. Call 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org to learn how your American Cancer Society can help you or someone you love.
If you feel that passion is just a start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons. If you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubin. Rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 30th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; BFL Canada; and Sutton Special Risk, sponsor of the 2018 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; the Migray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys; CCM Hockey, official on-ice equipment provider; Ephesus Lighting, the preferred lighting partner of the ECHL; Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL; Sherwood Hockey, official puck provider; Sports Tape, official sports tape provider; Warrior, official performance sportswear provider; SweatX, the official laundry detergent and odor eliminator of the ECHL; and the Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider of the ECHL. Catch all the live league action by logging on to ECHL.tv, and be sure to download the ECHL mobile app for Android and Apple handheld devices. Teams are back out onto the ice to begin the second period. Teams will start at full strength. Jacksonville now skating from my left to my right here in the second period. The Icemen looked very strong to start this game, but they could not get the puck in the net. Callum Booth made a couple of clutch saves, and the Everblades late with a pair of individual efforts with some unassisted goals take a 2-0 lead. And Florida is just too good to not cash in on the chances that the Icemen got with 3 power plays in that first period. Florida withstood the pressure from Jacksonville to start this game, and now they're the ones who have the lead. The Everblades coming into this game, second best league record in the entire ECHL, 39 wins, only 12 losses in regulation, 2 overtime losses, 4 shootout losses. Jacksonville has only won 7-0-1 against Florida this year, although granted 7 of those 9 previous games were in Estero, Florida. This is only the 3rd time that Jacksonville has hosted Florida this season. We are underway. Puck is in the Everblade end, but Florida has possession. It's Camras, stick handling through center ice, takes a hit there from Clark as he gets it behind the Jacksonville net. Watts plays it around the wall. Eberle and McCarron do battle for it there. McCarron wins it for Key, a centering pass up high, deflects to Bulmer. Great save by Watts, rebound blocked in front. Third chance goes to the blue line where Rowe holds it in. Slap shot goes well wide from McCarron as Austin Watts keeps this game within striking distance, at least for now, at 2-0. Jacksonville tries to clear, they still can't. Shot goes wide, comes from McCarron. Save made by Watts on the wrister from McCarron. Great pressure from Florida to start this second period, and Austin Watts keeping this a 2-0 game. Just 50 seconds in, Florida was trying to make it a 3-0 contest. Next goal is crucial. Faceoff is going to be to Watts' right side. Jacksonville again with a lot of newcomers that need to learn a system. It's not easy to do. Jacksonville fights for this faceoff. They do get it. Tim Daly headmans it for Cam Critchlow. Critchlow over the blue line onside. Hunt with a slap pass looking for Lodge. It goes deflected into the corner. Taken away there by Florida. Not cleared yet, but the Blades get it right back. They do get it ahead for McCauley. McCauley plays it behind the Jacksonville net. Tim Daly first on it for the Icemen. Away from one forechecker. On his backhand, feeds it for Critchlow at the red line. He'll forehand it in on net. Booth kicks it into the corner for Rowe. Critchlow with a nice hit on Rowe, but the Everblades still have the puck. It's Muto getting it to the Jacksonville line. Kulovic flipping it for Dines. Dines' pass for Collier. It was behind him, but he handled it well, and he'll forehand behind the net. Booth leaves it for Rowe. Puck is on edge. Rowe gets it to McCauley, and then for Muto. Muto hit by Fowley as Jacksonville gets a steal. Kulovic drops it back for Mingo. Mingo using the boards for Fowley. He'll redirect in behind the Florida net. Collier gives chase. Rowe beats him to it. Logan Rowe, long outlet pass, picked off in the neutral zone by Kulovic. Kulovic backhands in. He'll take a line change. Booth plays it around the wall. First on the ice is Pierce. Shot towards goal. Save is made by Booth as Pierce had just come onto the ice for that shot on goal. Florida gets a steal. Lorentz gives it up in the neutral zone. McIntyre hit from behind. No call there. We'll see if anybody goes after Brent Bulmer. Clark wants a piece of Bulmer as Florida gets it into the zone, and a save is made by Austin Watts. Clark and Bulmer really want to go now, or at least Clark certainly does. But Brent Bulmer is just going to skate away. Bulmer hit that player from behind dangerously right in front of the Icemen bench. Too far away from the bench for it to be boarding, but hit from behind, dangerous enough. Clark asked Bulmer if he wanted to go, and apparently that answer was no thanks, I'm good. Bulmer taking this face-off for the Everblades against Clark. To the right side of Austin Watts. Jacksonville wins it. Woods plays it for Pierce. Pierce tries to step around Kanzig. Haven't seen too much of him yet tonight. A couple of players for Florida have only had 1 or 2 shifts. Florida gets it ahead. Bulmer to the blue line, forehanding in. Woods is first on it for Jacksonville. Feeding it for Clark. Tries to kick it onto his stick. Taps it back for Woods behind his own net to give himself a little more time and space. Woods fakes to the right, goes to the left. Long outlet pass deflected over the line by Clark. Kanzig gets it right back for Florida. Gives it up at the blue line. Pierce tries to hold it in. Clark is there, cannot keep it in. They do get the puck at the red line, however. And Eberle will forehand behind the Everblade net. Line change here for the Icemen. Cam Critchlow between the hash marks is forechecking as Kanzig plays it to the left wing side for Clark Seymour, another player who we haven't called his name at all yet tonight. He gets it into the Jacksonville end. Dines is tripped up, no call there, as he was clearly tripped up, but no call will play on. Florida with the forechecking gets the steal. Berry at the right wing faceoff circle. Wrist shot on net, and the save is made by Watts. No rebound. Dines pushing and shoving. Sticks her up high now with Chris Dines. Believe he's with Justin Kia there. Gerrit Hunt now pinning somebody up against the glass. Kia wants a piece of somebody. Hunt wants a piece of somebody else. It's McCarron that Hunt wants to go with. And this game continues to be very nasty. One fight, one double minor for Florida. A couple of other skirmishes that have not resulted in gloves dropping yet. Critchlow is talking with his goaltender, Austin Watts, before the drop of the puck here. Critchlow and McCarron on this faceoff. No penalties here. Just a couple of unpleasantries exchanged, nothing more than that this time. Draws to Watts' left. Critchlow wins it cleanly. It goes to Dines and then for Daly. Around the wall, Jimmy Lodge looks to clear. Can't do it yet. Shot on goal. Save is made by Watts and a screen. Rebound cleared away by Jacksonville. Hunt taps it ahead for Lodge. 2-on-2 with Critchlow. Lodge at the blue line. Crisscrosses. Trailer is Hunt. Shot towards goal is blocked by Rowe. Rowe playing it off the wall, and the Everblades do get it out. Goes to the right side. This could be icing if Jacksonville gets there first. They do just barely. So icing against Florida, and the draw will come back into the Everblades zone with 15:58 to go in the second period. Jacksonville would love to have the next goal, make this a one-goal game. Don't want to fall behind by 3 against Florida. That is just asking for trouble. Make it a one-goal game. You've got the crowd back into it. You've got momentum on your side, and anything can happen from there. Collier against McCarron on this face-off. Florida could not change the bodies on the ice because of the icing call. Jacksonville does get a line change, but Florida wins the face-off. Muto tries to clear. It goes out of play. Are they going to call this a delay of game? I believe that they have to. It will be a delay of game against Vinny Muto for the Everblades, and a power play coming up here for the Icemen. 2 minutes for delay of game. Power play number 4 for Jacksonville. The Everblades have not had a power play yet. And man, do the Icemen need this one. Jacksonville sends out Brendan Collier, fresh off the injured reserve list. He'll be at center. He's got Bobby McIntyre in the slot. He's got Cody Fowley on the far side glass. Dines and Daly are your point men. Draws to the right side of Callum Booth. Stephen McCauley waved out of the draw for Florida. Joe Cox will have to take it instead. And Collier wins it. It goes to Dines. Backhanding it off the wall for Fowley. Turns away from one forechecker and takes it behind the Florida net. Collier feeds it for McIntyre. Into the slot, it's Fowley with a drive that goes wide. May have been deflected. Dines gets it back, looking to throw it in front. Deflected away by Florida and cleared out by McKenzie. Watts will play it to the right of his net, leaving it in the corner for Daly. Off the end boards for Dines. Plenty of time left on this power play. 1:33 on the clock. Dines, good outlet pass for Fowley. Goes cross ice for Collier, but McKenzie got a piece of it. Can't clear yet. Fowley knocks it away. Tries to get it free. Cox with a steal. He does clear it the length of the ice. Watts will flatten the puck there. Smallman is forechecking, but he'll peel away. Dines for Daly. Daly gives it up to Smallman, and a steal by the Everblades. They're going to kill more time here. Smallman plays it to an open wing for Seymour, then for Hurd. He may walk in shorthanded. Hurd to the backhand. Save is made. Penalty is coming. Possibly a penalty shot. Slashing is the call. No penalty shot. Mitchell Hurd is arguing for one, and I think he's got an argument. I believe it's McIntyre in the box for Jacksonville. That easily could have been called a penalty shot. But instead, it's just 4-on-4, the first penalty of the night. At least the first minor penalty of the night to Jacksonville goes to Bobby McIntyre. They'll skate 4-on-4 for the next 59 seconds. After that, it will be the Everblades on the power play for the first time tonight. Critchlow against Hurd on this face-off. Hurd wins it for Seymour, then for Logan Rowe at the left wing face-off circle. Wrist shot deflected over the crossbar by Smallman. Kulovic tries to kick it away from a couple of Florida forecheckers, just keeping it pinned up along the wall, then kicks it free for Mingo. Mingo gives it up in a centering pass intercepted by Jacksonville. Cam Critchlow has Kulovic with him. His pass is deflected, but Mingo is there to help him out. Gets it to the Florida line, but no further. Clark Seymour drops it back for Logan Rowe. Florida will be on a power play in 25 more seconds. Rowe behind his own net with Eustass Key waiting at the top of the crease. Rowe dishes to the right for Berry. Berry, who's got a goal tonight, turns to his forehand side. At the blue line, passes deflected away and out of the zone by Eustass Key. Florida gets it right back as Kulovic plays the body on Seymour and then gets the loose puck as well. Feeding it for Mingo, then for Eustass Key. Eustass Key can't control it in the neutral zone. The Everblades are now on a power play just onto the ice for Florida as Mudo gets a pass away. Shot is blocked. Rebound to the left of Austin Lotz. Mingo is on it there, turns to his forehand side, tries to give himself a little more space, stick handles away from trouble, and forehands it the length of the pond. Excellent patience there by Dejan Mingo to get the clear. Florida on their first power play of the night. They are 13th in the league on the power play at 17.3%. Jacksonville 14th in the league on the penalty kill at 82.8%. The Icemen get a steal at their own blue line and they clear back in. 23 seconds to go on this power play for Florida. Hurd in the neutral zone. Over the blue line, gets away from Daly. Tries to get it behind the net. Dines is there, turning and firing at the length of the ice. Good penalty kill here from Jacksonville. Booth will leave the puck to the right of his cage for Cox. McIntyre set to come out of the penalty box. We are now at full strength as Florida skates into the zone. They are onside. Wrist shot goes wide to the short side. We are 5-on-5 on the ice right now as Florida has the puck in Jacksonville territory. Camras wing to wing at the line for Rowe. His wrist shot is deflected behind the net. Collier takes it away from McCauley and has some open ice to play it out to the neutral zone. Collier weaving through traffic. Flip pass for McIntyre. He's got Eberle with him. Toss pass for Eberle. Couldn't set up Collier. He was open in front, but he couldn't get the pass to him. And Florida is able to clear away. Jacksonville right back into the zone. Rowe steps away from trouble. Feeds it for Bulmer. Bulmer to the neutral zone. Taking the body there is Woods. Gets it free for McIntyre. 2-on-1 with Critchlow. McIntyre for Critchlow. Forehand. Knocked away by Florida right at the goal line. No goal will play on. Bigos at the right point. To the left side, it's Woods. Woods can't get the shot away. Throws it in front. Blocked in front. Still loose at the top of the crease. Cleared into the corner by Florida. Woods gets it back to the blue line for Bigos. Bigos with a wrister. Save is made. Rebound. Backhander goes wide. Swept towards the line by Florida. Not out yet. Heavy pressure from Jacksonville here, but they stay trailing by a couple. Rowe tries to clear it away. Stolen by Jacksonville again. At the blue line, it's Woods. Woods with a wrister. Blocked in front, and Florida will skate out of the zone. They need a line change. Kia tripped up, and a penalty coming on Jacksonville to make matters even worse. There's the whistle, and a power play coming for the Everblades with 11:25 to go in the second period. Jacksonville just a couple of inches away from getting on the board, but it stays Florida 2, Jacksonville nothing. You are listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
You ever wish there was a place that had great rates and all the financial services you need without all the fees and hassles?
Dude, there is. Community First. Great rates, great mobile app, and free checking.
You ever wish you got smaller ear gauges? Nope.
New year, fresh start. Refinance your car loan and get up to $150 cash back. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org or stop by a branch near you.
I look good.
Love where you bank.
Important questions about cancer don't just come to mind between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. That's why, if you have questions, the American Cancer Society is here to help answer them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 1-800-227-2345 or at cancer.org. You'll find the most reliable, up-to-date cancer information available. Call 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org to learn how your American Cancer Society can help you or someone you love.
The Everblades are about to go on their second consecutive power play. Justin Woods got that penalty for Jacksonville, 2 minutes for tripping. Borderline call, but it's hard to argue it at the same time. So the Everblades on their second power play of the night, and second one in just a couple of minutes. Draws to Austin Lotz' right. Jacksonville wins it. Gerrit Hunt is out there to penalty kill. He'll slap it the length of the ice and get it down behind the Florida net. Booth couldn't handle it behind the net either. It goes around the boards all the way to McCauley, who gives it up to Critchlow. Forehand was blocked on the shorthanded opportunity from Jacksonville. Everblades try to clear. They'll say no icing because it was deflected by Florida. Jacksonville clears it right back out anyway. It almost benefits Jacksonville that it was not called icing there. Critchlow looks for a steal, shorthanded again, but Seymour is able to keep the puck away. Clark Seymour for Florida. Long lead pass deflects on net. Lotz is going to make the glove save, and then Joe Cox takes a man down well after the play. That's Kulovic. And sticks her up high again well after the whistle. Cox took Kulovic down well after the whistle. And the linesmen immediately go to Jacksonville captain Gerrit Hunt, making sure that he doesn't get involved with anybody. And as you look at the replay on ECHL.TV, Kulovic taking the body, and Cox just took Kulovic straight down after the whistle. Kulovic is okay. Good to see some faith in Kulovic's first game here in Jacksonville after being in the American Hockey League this year with Manitoba. Puck goes to the Everblades. They're still on the power play for another minute 20. It's Berry at the left faceoff circle. Carries it into the corner. To the blue line for McKenzie. Cross ice. It goes deflected away by Fowley. Loose puck. Collier may have a clean breakaway. He needs his speed to get there. Over the blue line. Snapshot deflects behind the net. Lorentz was able to close the gap. Collier just didn't have enough speed. Collier does keep the puck behind the Florida net and kills a little more time, but Jacksonville had an opportunity shorthanded there. Florida gets it at center ice. Bulmer at the red line. Carries over the blue line and gets it behind the Jacksonville net. Clark gives it for Dines. Crowd wanted a penalty, but none coming. Berry for Florida. Left wing faceoff circle to the forehand, and another penalty coming. This is on Jacksonville as well. It's going to be a delayed call. It's going to be a two-man advantage as soon as the Icemen touch the puck. McIntyre doesn't want to touch it. Finally, he does. There's your call for hooking, and a 5-on-3 power play for the Everblades. You see it all the time when one team gets all the power plays early on. The other team seems to get them evened up later on, and that seems to be what's happening here. I'm not saying that these calls are right or wrong or indifferent. I'm just saying that that's what's happening. As McIntyre is in the box, 2 minutes for hooking. So a 5-on-3 power play for the Everblades for 29 seconds. And these are as critical a 29 seconds as you will have for Jacksonville. Already down by 2. They need this face-off. Critchlow against McCauley on the draw. It's to the right side of Austin Lotz. The defenseman for Jacksonville, Jake Kulovic and Kyle Bigos. Jacksonville wins the puck initially, but Florida gets it right back. Lotz makes the save. Rebound deflects into the corner. Florida takes possession. Bigos and Kulovic are the defensemen. Critchlow is the only penalty killer for Jacksonville. Faking the shot, taking the shot, and scoring is Florida on the power play. Mitchell Hurd gets the goal. It's a 5-on-3 power play goal. Just blasted one to the stick side of Austin Lotz. Hurd gets his 21st goal of the season. It's a 5-on-3 power play goal. And it is Florida, or 3-0 Florida. Time of this goal is going to be at 10:25 of period number 2. Seymour and McKenzie will get the assists. And Florida is still on the power play because they scored on the 5-on-3. So the Icemen have a mountain to climb right now. against the first place Everblades. Kia gets driven into the glass by Bigos as he gets it into the Jacksonville zone. Bigos takes the body on Kia as Florida keeps the puck in. It's Berry at the left point. Defending is Hunt. Goes into the corner for Bulmer. Brett Bulmer skates to the top of the circle. Near side glass. Playing it in deep for Berry. Berry gives it up briefly. Bulmer gets it right back. Bulmer to the blue line for McKenzie. Back for Bulmer at the top of the left circle. Bulmer goes cross ice, is deflected, but Florida gets it right back. McKenzie with a drive, deflects high off the glass. It just barely stays in play. Florida still has the puck. 50 seconds to go on this power play. McKenzie for Berry. Berry with a wrister. Save is made. Rebound is loose. Florida cannot poke it in. They get it right back, however. Berry to the blue line for McKenzie. Right circle, breaking a stick is Florida, and that allows Gerrit Hunt to clear the zone. 32 seconds to go on the power play. Tanner Eberle moves in deep to forecheck. Florida gets a line change as well. McCauley with a long lead pass, trying to send Cox away on a possible breakaway. They get the puck in the zone. Hurd in control for Florida. Hurd behind the net. Dines takes the body, tries to get the puck free towards the blue line. Fowley cannot clear it yet. Bouncing puck, Florida still holds it in. Centering pass deflects towards goal. McCauley bats it out of play. And there's 5 seconds to go on this power play, and I believe this faceoff is going to come outside the blue line. 7:57 to go in period number 2. It's Florida 3, Jacksonville nothing. Shots on goal this period. Florida has 8 shots on goal already. They only had 4 in the entire first period, but they scored twice. Jacksonville only has 1 shot on net this period. They've been the team that's been shorthanded this whole time. In this second period, after it was the Everblades who were shorthanded 3 separate times in the first period. Florida wins the draw. They get it into the zone as teams return to full strength. Camras cannot get the shot away. Jacksonville can't clear the zone yet either, however. McCauley to the blue line for Hurd. Fakes the shot, now takes it. It is blocked in front. Rebound comes up high for McIntyre. 2-on-2 with Eberle. Eberle redirects in. Gets the puck to the puck first ahead of Camras. Eberle tries to center, gets to the forehand. Save is made by Callum Booth. Rebound cleared out to center ice. A massive humanity in front of the Florida net as Jacksonville can't even get into the zone because of it. Finally, McIntyre will get it in. We are onside. Everblades have possession. Seymour on his backhand for Camras. Forehanding it to center ice. Mingo plays it for Eustass Key. He'll forehand in. Lodge chases after it. Florida does not clear the zone. We're onside. Eustass Key with a wrister. Deflects wide on the play. It comes to Elgin Pierce at the far side corner. Cross ice to the blue line for Mingo. Another cross ice look for Lodge. Couldn't get the redirection. Florida does not clear yet. Eustass Key with a drive just over the crossbar. He's got a good hard shot there. Mingo keeps it in. Shot gets blockered into the corner by Booth. Kulovich to the blue line for Lodge. Right circle, it's Mingo. Traffic in front. Shot. Score! Dejan Mingo puts the Icemen on the board. It's 3-1 with 6:35 to go in the second period. Crowd up on their feet as Dejan Mingo scores for the second time in as many games. With traffic in front, he finds a seam low to the glove side of Callum Booth. Booth never saw it, may have been deflected in front, but for now we're going to give this goal to Dejan Mingo at 13:25. If it is Mingo's, it's his 5th goal of the season. And it will be Mingo from Lodge and Kulovich. So Kulovich coming down from the American Hockey League makes an impact on that goal. Here's your goal call as Jacksonville has the puck behind their own net. So Mingo's 5th of the year from Lodge and Kulovich at 13:25. We've got a stoppage in play. Offside is going to be the call here against Jacksonville. But the Icemen are on the board. The shutout bid from Callum Booth is over. And now Jacksonville has a little momentum. We'll take a break here with Jacksonville on the board. Dejan Mingo's 5th of the year as the Icemen on the board, but they still trail 3-1 midway through the second. You are listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores.
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Nuber. Rebound. Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
What is your role in the fight against cancer? The answer could be as simple as driving your car. For many cancer patients, getting to and from treatment is one of their toughest challenges. The American Cancer Society needs volunteer drivers to help provide transportation for people in your community. Through the gift of a lift in your car, you can help patients take one more step in the road to recovery. Get in the driver's seat in the fight against cancer. To find out more, call your American Cancer Society at 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org.
The Icemen trailing the Florida Everblades 3-1. Florida gets it behind the Jacksonville net. Watts leaves the puck for Bigos. Around the wall for Lodge, and then Eustass Key. Eustass Key clears in behind the net. He'll get to the puck first ahead of Muto. Got the size advantage on him there as Jacksonville looks to keep it in the zone, and with Jimmy Lodge, they do. Lodge fakes the shot, takes the shot, and scores! It's 3-2 as Jimmy Lodge wrists one through a screen. Jacksonville has scored twice in less than a minute, and they trail by 1. The comeback is on as Jimmy Lodge connects for his 17th of the season. This goal at 14:20, 55 seconds after Mingo scores, Jimmy Lodge scores, and it's a 1-goal game. I believe this is also an unassisted goal. 3 of the 5 total goals tonight have been unassisted goals, as Lodge gets goal number 17 on the year and a steal by Mingo. He's over the blue line, trying to go wide on McKenzie. He'll take it into the corner. McKenzie on the puck there. Florida does skate out of the zone. 2-man rush for them. 3 back for Jacksonville. Kia against Kulovich. Goes into the corner. Mingo takes the body. Florida gets the puck. Spinning away from a man is Matt Berry, trying to get away from Kulovich. Turns to his forehand side in the corner. Sharp angle shot. Watts is there for the save. Rebound is loose. It's put up high, and Watts is able to glove it and take the face off, and the crowd is going bananas right now. This crowd is loving every second of this as Jacksonville has scored twice in less than a minute's time. Trailing 3-0 against the first place Everblades, and they are not giving up. They get goals from Dejan Mingo and now Jimmy Lodge. It's 3-2 Everblades with 5:01 to go in the second period. You are listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
If you feel that passion is just a start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
A cool change is in the air, and professional hockey is back in Jax. The Jacksonville Icemen are scoring goals and thrilling fans all season long. Tickets start at just $10 for an incredible game day experience. Come on out to Veterans Memorial Arena. Feel the chill of winter and watch the puck drop. The legacy begins now. JacksIcemen.com.
Face off in the Jacksonville zone, controlled by the Icemen. They get it ahead, and Gerrit Hunt deflects behind the Florida net. Jacksonville down just by 1 now. Just a couple of minutes ago, it was 3-0. Now it's 3-2. Everblades with a soft forehand in. No icing here as Daly takes the body on McCauley. Critchlow takes the body on McCauley as well, but Florida keeps the puck. McCauley away from Daly. Daly again takes the body on McCauley. The Icemen playing physical here, but McCauley still keeps it in. At the blue line, wrist shot on net. Blocker save is made. Rebound comes up high for Eberle. He'll skate around one man, tries to get it ahead. He does carry over the blue line with Hunt. Eberle tripped up on the play. No call. It was right in front of the referee, Mike Sheehan. Comes into the Florida zone. Eberle takes the body on McKenzie. McKenzie clears out to center ice. Jacksonville cannot get the zone yet. It would have been offside. Eustass Key, smart play to wait for Pierce to clear the zone before clearing in himself. The Everblades try to get it out, and they do. Bigos gives it up to McCarron. McCarron cannot center. It's knocked away by Woods. Comes for Bigos to the right side for Jimmy Lodge. Lodge for Eustass Key. Lead pass for Pierce, connects tape to tape. Pierce is hit hard on the play. No call there, but that was a good solid check by Florida. Lodge looks for a trailer. Nearly found Pierce. It was just deflected by Florida at the last second. Pierce does keep it in the zone, however. Playing it behind the net. Clark Seymour on it for the Everblades. To the blue line again, held in by Jacksonville. Collier got the steal. Goes to Woods. Wrist shot. Save is made by Callum Booth. Rebound goes behind the net. To the blue line, it's Lodge. Faking the shot. Taking the shot. It's blocked. And then cleared away by Florida, but not out. What a play by Woods to hold it in. Behind the net for Eustass Key. Cannot get the puck. Couldn't get the centering pass away. Florida again loses it. Shot goes behind the net from Cody Fowley. All Jacksonville right now is Fowley plays the body. Berry tries to get it out of the zone. He can't do it. Fowley with a steal. Steps away from a man. Tries to center. Forehand. Save is made. Rebound is loose. Still loose. It goes into the corner. And Florida finally will pitchfork it out of the zone. What pressure here from Jacksonville. Still down by a goal as Mingo circles the back of his net. Can't get it away. Berry with a steal. Berry plays it for Kia. Tries to get the shot away. And it goes wide of the net. Kulovich tries to knock it away. And it's finally covered by Austin Watts. Up and down action. This is phenomenal stuff here tonight. Mingo and Bomer are doing a do-si-do behind the Jacksonville net. They are escorted aside from one another from the linesmen. 2:34 to go in an electrifying second period. The Icemen so close to tying this game. I'm sure their head coach right now, Jason Christie, is telling him just keep the pressure on, guys. The dam will break. Great crowd on hand this evening. They're up on their feet right now as Austin Watts just made a huge save to keep it a one-goal contest. Face-off will be to his left side. Jacksonville has regained the edge in shots on goal. It's 15-14 Icemen in that category. Critchlow against Bulmer on the face-off. Critchlow wins it cleanly for Kulovich. Kulovich stick handles it ahead. Gerrit Hunt will redirect behind the Florida net. Eberle first on the puck there ahead of Rowe. Around the wall and around the dasher, kicked by Kulovich, but Florida gets it back. Possible three-man attack for them. Lorentz redirects in. Mingo tries to take the puck away, and he does, getting it free for Gerrit Hunt. Hunt is double-teamed, got a hard hit against the glass, but the Icemen do maintain possession. Kulovich on his backhand, plays it for Eberle. Eberle with a nice touch pass to Critchlow, over the blue line with Hunt, stops and waits for a trailer, takes the shot, and it goes wide. Hunt was creating a screen there very effectively, but the puck went wide. Stolen now by Jacksonville. It's Eustass Key, centering pass for Hunt, could not get the saucer pass. Couldn't quite get it tape to tape as Florida clears out to center ice. Eustass Key to the blue line, passes behind Pierce. Florida comes back in transition. It's Bulmer chipping it to the right side of Austin Watts. Down to a minute and a half to go in the second period. The Icemen trailing 3-2. It was 3-0. Chris Dines, long lead pass, redirected out of play by Eustass Key. And the faceoff will be in the neutral zone. 1:23 to go in the second period. What a game this has been, and there's plenty more to go. Draw will be outside the Florida line. Pierce, Lodge, and Eustass Key are the forwards for the Icemen right now. Daly and Dines are the blue liners. Florida wins this faceoff. McKenzie's outlet pass for McCauley, tipped away by Daly, loose in the neutral zone. It belongs to Florida briefly, but they just get it to the Jacksonville line. The Icemen take over from there. Lead pass for Eustass Key, who redirects in. McKenzie takes a hit, tries to clear it away. At the blue line, Daly holds it in. Behind the net for Pierce. Final minute of play in the second period. Around the wall we go for Fowley. Towards the blue line, stolen by Florida. McCauley ahead for Hurd with speed. He's going to walk in. Goes to the backhand. What a save! Rebound, score! And Florida, for the second time in as many periods, has scored in the final minute of the period to get a 2-goal lead. It's 4-2, Everblades. The initial save from Watts was a sparkler, but McCauley was able to chip it in as Watts was sprawled out on his stomach. And the Everblades are ahead by 2 once more. It's 4-2 Florida at 19:13 of period number 2. And another deflating goal in the final minute. Watts did everything he could there, but could not stop the rebound. He was well out of position after making a gorgeous save on the breakaway. Still a little time left here in this second period as Jacksonville takes it over the blue line. McIntyre ridden into the boards by Kanzig. The Icemen do keep it in the zone. Collier double teamed for the moment. McCarron tries to tap it away. Collier knocking it free around the wall and out. 20 seconds to go in the period. It goes softly into the Jacksonville zone. Woods with speed beats the Florida forechecker to it. Jacksonville cannot clear yet. McCarron with a centering pass. Deflects up high. It goes to Fowley with 8 seconds to go. Maybe one final push here. Fowley at the blue line with 3 seconds left. Collier with a soft shot on net. It was deflected on the way, and time will expire here. Second period is over. Sticks are up high after the play as well. McIntyre shoving away at McCarron. We'll see if there are some extra penalties here. If there are, the penalties will be at the 20-minute mark of period number 2. What an exciting period it was, but ultimately we end up right where we were after one period. Florida led by 2 after 1. They lead by 2 after 2 as well, but it took a lot of work to get to that point. After the Everblades led 2-0 after 1, they went to a 3-0 advantage at the 10:25 mark. A 5-on-3 power play goal for Mitchell Hurd made it 3-0. Then it was Jacksonville's turn. Dejan Mingo puts the Icemen on the board, his 5th of the year from Jimmy Lodge and Jake Kulovich at 13:25. The Icemen cut the deficit to 1 as Jimmy Lodge gets an unassisted goal, his 17th of the season at 14:20. The Icemen got both their goals less than a minute apart, but Florida, as they did in the first period, scores in the final minute of the period as McCarron gets the goal. John McCarron, his 24th of the season at 19:13 of the second period, puts the Everblades back on top by 2. 4-2 is your score after 2 periods of play. Shots on net that period, Jacksonville gets 8. They have a 2-period total of 17. Florida had 12 shots on goal that period. They have a 2-period total of 16. Back in a moment. You are listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey. Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 30th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; BFL Canada; and Sutton Special Risk, sponsor of the 2018 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; the Migray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys; CCM Hockey, official on-ice equipment provider; Ephesus Lighting, the preferred lighting partner of the ECHL; Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL; Sherwood Hockey, official puck provider; Sports Tape, official sports tape provider; Warrior, official performance sportswear provider; SweatX, the official laundry detergent and odor eliminator of the ECHL; and the Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider of the ECHL. Catch all the live league action by logging on to ECHL.tv, and be sure to download the ECHL mobile app for Android and Apple handheld devices.
If you feel that passion is just a start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
A cool change is in the air, and professional hockey is back in Jacks. The Jacksonville Icemen are scoring goals and thrilling fans all season long. Tickets start at just $10 for an incredible game day experience. Come on out to Veterans Memorial Arena. Feel the chill of winter and watch the puck drop. The legacy begins now. JacksIcemen.com.
You ever wish there was a place that had great rates and all the financial services you need without all the fees and hassles?
Dude, there is. Community First. Great rates, great mobile app, and free checking.
You ever wish you got smaller ear gauges?
Nope. New year, fresh start. Refinance your car loan and get up to $150 cash back. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org or stop by a branch near you.
I look good.
Love where you bank.
What is your role in the fight against cancer? The answer could be as simple as driving your car. For many cancer patients, getting to and from treatment is one of their toughest challenges. The American Cancer Society needs volunteer drivers to help provide transportation for people in your community. Through the gift of a lift in your car, you can help patients take one more step in the road to recovery. Get in the driver's seat in the fight against cancer. To find out more, call your American Cancer Society at 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org.
Important questions about cancer don't just come to mind between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. That's why, if you have questions, the American Cancer Society is here to help answer them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 1-800-227-2345 or at cancer.org. You'll find the most reliable, up-to-date cancer information available. Call 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org to learn how your American Cancer Society can help you or someone you love.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Nuber. Rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Arlie Johnson with you from the Jacksonville Veterans Memorial Arena. Thrilling hockey game tonight, but the Icemen are on the short end of the stick thus far, at least through 40 minutes of play. It's Florida 4, Jacksonville 2. To the ECHL scoreboard we go, again keeping you up to date on teams in the South Division. The South Carolina Stingrays have drawn even with the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. It's now 2-2. Two teams heading in completely opposite directions, but Greenville is giving South Carolina quite the battle tonight. 2-2 with only 3 minutes to go in that contest. The Swamp Rabbits winless in their last 13 games, but they're giving South Carolina all they can handle tonight. The only other game tonight that involves a South Division team has major impact for Jacksonville in terms of their playoff push. The Norfolk Admirals with a Northeast road trip this weekend. They are in Brampton, Ontario tonight, and they are not doing well. It's 4-0 Brampton. The Beasts have the lead early on in the third period against Norfolk, so things not looking good for the Admirals in that one. If the Icemen can find a way to get this game at least to overtime or find a way to win or even get a point, they could either draw even with Norfolk if they send this game to overtime, or they can leapfrog over Norfolk in the standings if Jacksonville can get the come-from-behind victory tonight. 4-0 again, Brampton, with 16 minutes to go in the third period. Other scores around the league from Kalamazoo, Michigan. The Wings are trailing at home to the Fort Wayne Comets. 4-2 is the score there. The team with the most points in the entire ECHL is the Toledo Walleye, and Toledo is showing why tonight. They are hosting the Quad City Mallards. Quad City last in the league in points. Toledo most in the league in points. Well, you would know it by looking at the score tonight. Midway through the third period, Toledo is crushing Quad City. 7-0 is the score there. Quad City had an absolute fire sale at the trading deadline on Thursday, including one of Jacksonville's newcomers in Kyle Bigos. Elsewhere around the league, the Adirondack Thunder trailing at home to the Manchester Monarchs 5-4, 5 minutes to go in that game. From Wheeling, West Virginia, it is the Wheeling Nailers in a 2-2 game with the Reading Royals. 8 minutes to go in the third there. Those are your other scores for the time being around the ECHL. A couple other games that are starting a little bit later tonight as well. We've got the Rapid City hosting the Colorado Eagles. That game is yet to start, and the Idaho Steelheads hosting the Kansas City Mavericks as well. That game also a little bit later. Can't update you on a couple of other scores as well. The Indy Fuel have a 4-2 lead over Cincinnati. That's after 2 periods of play. And the Utah Grizzlies and Allen Americans scoreless early on in that contest. We will take another break and tell you about the schedule ahead for the Icemen, starting with their home game tomorrow against this very same Florida Everblade team. After 2 periods of play, it's Florida 4, Jacksonville 2. You're listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
What is your role in the fight against cancer? The answer could be as simple as driving your car. For many cancer patients, getting to and from treatment is one of their toughest challenges. The American Cancer Society needs volunteer drivers to help provide transportation for people in your community. Through the gift of a lift in your car, you can help patients take one more step in the road to recovery. Get in the driver's seat in the fight against cancer. To find out more, call your American Cancer Society at 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 30th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; BFL Canada; and Sutton Special Risk, sponsor of the 2018 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; the Migray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys; CCM Hockey, official on-ice equipment provider; Ephesus Lighting, the preferred lighting partner of the ECHL; Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL; Sherwood Hockey, official puck provider; Sports Tape, official sports tape provider; Warrior, official performance sportswear provider; SweatX, the official laundry detergent and odor eliminator of the ECHL; and the Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider of the ECHL. Catch all the live league action by logging on to ECHL.tv, and be sure to download the ECHL mobile app for Android and Apple handheld devices.
A cool change is in the air, and professional hockey is back in Jax. The Jacksonville Icemen are scoring goals and thrilling fans all season long. Tickets start at just $10 for an incredible game day experience. Come on out to Veterans Memorial Arena, feel the chill of winter, and watch the puck drop. The legacy begins now. JacksIcemen.com.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Nuber. Rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Important questions about cancer don't just come to mind between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. That's why, if you have questions, the American Cancer Society is here to help answer them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 1-800-227-2345 or at cancer.org. You'll find the most reliable, up-to-date cancer information available. Call 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org to learn how your American Cancer Society can help you or someone you love.
If you feel that passion is just a start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons. If you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
You ever wish there was a place that had great rates and all the financial services you need without all the fees and hassles?
Dude, there is. Community First. Great rates, great mobile app, and free checking.
You ever wish you got smaller ear gauges?
Nope. New year, fresh start. Refinance your car loan and get up to $150 cash back. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org or stop by a branch near you.
I look good.
Love where you bank.
The Icemen trail the Florida Everblades 4-2 after 2 periods of play. Let's take a look ahead at the Icemen schedule, including tonight. Only 14 games left in the regular season, so if Jacksonville is going to make this playoff push, they need to do it in a hurry. They do have 3 games in hand on the Atlanta Gladiators, but one of them is this one right now. and the Icemen in danger of letting this opportunity slip away. Looking at the rest of the schedule for Jacksonville, these two teams will face off again tomorrow here in Jacksonville. The Icemen hosting the Everblades again. That is also Jack's Eats Night. If you're not familiar with this, what a great promotion it is for tomorrow. And if you have not gotten your ticket yet, I strongly suggest you do. A couple of different ways that you can get this Jack's Eats ticket. First of all, let's tell you what it is, as the Icemen will be cooperating with some of the best restaurants in town for this Jack's Eats. Several restaurants from around the Jacksonville area, they're going to come here and provide unlimited samples of their food. That's before the game, and then, of course, the game after that. Two different ways you can be involved in Jack's Eats. There's a general admission ticket, that's $35. For your $35, that gives you a gift bag. It gives you unlimited food tastings, all the food you can eat. Of course, it gives you a ticket to the game. And for a VIP admission, that's only $50. With your gift bag, it comes with a commemorative glass. You get the unlimited food tastings, of course, early entry into the arena, plus 2 free drinks and a center ice ticket to the game for tomorrow. So make sure you're on hand for this tomorrow. If you haven't gotten your ticket yet, go to Jack's Eats tomorrow. You will want to eat this food, a lot of it, and make sure you're here. $35 again for general admission, $50 for VIP. If you want to get any information, go to jacksicemen.com/eats, and they will give you all the information. So that's tomorrow's game, a home game against Florida. After tomorrow, the Icemen are not at home for a long, long time. A season-long, 7-game road trip for Jacksonville comes in the final full month of the season, and it starts the very next day. Sunday, the 11th, Jacksonville will play in South Carolina for a matinee affair. What a weekend here for Jacksonville, facing first place Florida twice, and then second place South Carolina on the road for a third game in 3 days. And that's the start of the road trip. The road trip continues next weekend with what on paper are easily the 2 biggest games in the regular season for Jacksonville. Thursday the 15th and Saturday the 17th, the Icemen will play at the Atlanta Gladiators. That is the team that Jacksonville is chasing to try and get to 4th place in the ECHL South Division standings. You got to think the way things are right now with the Icemen trailing by 8 points, despite them having games in hand, you really need to win both these games in Atlanta. That is the outlook you're looking at if you are head coach Jason Christie and the rest of the team. I mean, it doesn't completely end the season if they don't win both of those games over Atlanta, but you're going in thinking, got to win Thursday and got to win Saturday against the Gladiators if you're going to have any chance. The road trip then continues on Sunday the 18th, the final game of the regular season between the Icemen and Norfolk Admirals, and Jacksonville has to fend them off as well. Norfolk currently ahead of Jacksonville in the standings by just 1 point. It appears that it will stay that way unless the Icemen can complete a comeback here. But it is Jacksonville at Norfolk on the 18th of March. The road trip then goes the following weekend to a pair of games in Greenville against the Swamp Rabbits, a team that is mightily struggling. The Icemen will play at Greenville on the 23rd and 24th of March. And the 7-game road trip concludes with the final game of the regular season between the Icemen and Orlando Solar Bears. That game is in Orlando, of course, on Thursday, March 29th. After tomorrow night's home game against Florida, the Icemen have a 20-day stretch between home games. Next home game for Jacksonville after tomorrow is not until the 30th of March when they host the South Carolina Stingrays. They'll host the Stingrays on the 30th and 31st of this month, the final 2 days of the month. We will take one last final break and come back for the start of the third period of play. The Icemen are trailing the Florida Everblades by a score of 4-2. You are listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubin, rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
What is your role in the fight against cancer? The answer could be as simple as driving your car. For many cancer patients, getting to and from treatment is one of their toughest challenges. The American Cancer Society needs volunteer drivers to help provide transportation for people in your community. Through the gift of a lift in your car, you can help patients take one more step in the road to recovery. Get in the driver's seat in the fight against cancer. To find out more, Call your American Cancer Society at 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org.
If you feel that passion is just a start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
Just about ready for the start of the third period of play. Arlie Johnson with you on JacksIcemen.com and and ECHL.tv. The Icemen trailing by a couple at 4-2. They were down 3-0 at one point in time, but scored a pair less than a minute apart to draw within one. Florida, however, as they did in the first period, got a goal in the final minute of the frame to increase their lead and give themselves some insurance. So Jacksonville still battling hard. They're going to need a tremendous effort here in the third period to try and draw even. They're skating from my right to my left here in this third period. Jacksonville in their black unis tonight. Florida in their whites with green numbers and blue trim and blue pants as well. Puck is dropped. Everblades control. Third period underway. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight on either ECHL.tv or JacksIcemen.com, or if you're just in the arena for that matter. Everblades with it behind their own net. It's Clark Seymour. Touch pass away. Pierce nearly got the steal. The Everblades fortunate to get it out to the Jacksonville end. Lodge tips it ahead in a steal by the Everblades. McCarron tries to go around Daly. Sweeps it into the slot, but it's stolen there by Pierce. Gets it for Eustass Key and then Lodge. Lodge for Eustass Key. Onside. Pass for Pierce. Intercepted by Florida. And Pierce couldn't get the steal away. Lodge tries to hold it in at the blue line. Poked away by Florida. Here comes Justin Kia one-on-one against Kulovic. Kulovic easily taps him into the corner. Well defended there by the former AHL player. Just sent down as a save made by Austin Lotz. Rebound and another save by Lotz. The first one was tricky on a deflection. Second one a slap shot from the left wing faceoff dot. Kulovic again making his ECHL debut tonight after spending this season with the Manitoba Moose. Just got called down a couple of days ago. Played for the Moose for 11 games last year as well. Draw will be to Lotz's right side. Florida wins the draw, but it goes between the point men and all the way back into their own end. Camras ahead of Fowley. Fowley takes the body, tries to take the puck, and he does get it loose for McIntyre. Around the wall to the blue line. Great play by Bigos to hold it in at the right point. He'll tap it back behind the net. McIntyre with it there. Indirect pass for Dines at the left point. McIntyre again sweeps it behind the net. Collier tries to tap it loose for Fowley. Fowley in the right wing corner. Ridden off the puck by Camras. Puck is free. Collier tries to tap it loose for Jacksonville. 3 men in there for the Icemen. McIntyre digs it loose. Florida gets it back. Looking for the steal is Collier. Camras plays it off the end boards for McKenzie. McKenzie does safely get it out to the neutral zone. Dines drives it right back in. Line change here on the fly. Bigos, the defenseman, comes in deep to try and forecheck. Does go to center ice. Florida in control. Tapping it back into their own end. Brett Bulmer behind his own cage now with Everett Clark out there. Clark waiting between the hash marks as Bulmer is just standing behind the cage. Clark peels off. Bulmer feeds to the left. Then up the middle for Cox. Rister on net from long range. Watts with an easy glove save. He'll take the face off to his right side. Just over 2 minutes gone by in the third period. The Icemen trailing by 2. It's 4-2 Florida. Line change here for both clubs as the Icemen send out Elgin Pierce, Jimmy Lodge, and Tanner Eberle. Dejan Mingo and Jake Kulovic, your defensive pairing. Lots at the top of the crease. Brett Bulmer taking this draw for Florida against Pierce for the Icemen. Pierce wins it. It's Mingo chipping it off the wall, held in by Bulmer briefly. Jacksonville gets it right back, however. Lodge for the trailing Kulovic over the blue line. Steps around a man. Offside is the call. What a move that was by Kulovic. slipped the puck right through a defender's legs, but the late whistle for offside eliminates all of that. So the draw will be outside the Everblade blue line. The Icemen would love to have an early goal here to put some more pressure on Florida. Mingo from center ice. Wrists it around the wall. Crazy bounce, and Booth goes for a tumble against the second time tonight. But again, the Icemen were not in position to get to the puck. They had just cleared it in. Florida clears out. Pierce now gives it up to Bulmer. And Bulmer will tap it behind the Jacksonville net. Mingo on his backhand. Deflected away by the Everblades. Smallman keeps it in. Lotz pokes it into the corner for Pierce. Pierce gives it up to Smallman. Centering pass. Smallman with a shot, and the save is made by Lotz. Lodge and Bulmer collide along the far side wall. Lodge goes down. No call there. Lodge is very slow to get up. He lost his stick as well as Florida keeps the puck in the zone briefly. Dejan Mingo tries to throw it ahead for Eberle. Offside is going to be the call. Eberle was over the blue line when he received that puck with his glove. Lodge does appear to be okay. Has some words for one of the Florida players as he heads to the bench, however. And I think they're going to bring this faceoff all the way into the Jacksonville end. 16:56 to go in the third. The Icemen still down by 2. McCarron and Collier waiting for the drop of the puck. Won by McCarron. Shot is blocked by Fowley. He continues to impress with how he plays defensively. Watts makes a save, and then a centering pass goes right through the top of the crease. Comes to the opposite wall where Florida keeps it in. From the blue line, pass goes behind the net. Woods beats everybody to the puck, but he can't clear yet. Collier takes the body. Woods takes the puck, gets it to McIntyre, but not out. Shot from the point, deflected wide. Fowley stick handles away from one man, feeds it to Collier, kicks it onto his stick. Spins away from a man. Spinorama from Brendan Collier takes him over the line with Fowley. Fowley behind the net. Camrass beats Collier to it and takes possession. Playing it off the inboards for McKenzie. Long lead pass. Florida is onside, and it's a breakaway for Hurd. Put it off the outside of the post, and Jacksonville stays alive, down just by 2. Mitchell Hurd has shown tremendous speed tonight. He showed it there, and he showed it on Florida's last goal as well. Centering pass goes to the right wing circle. Seymour deflected in front, and it goes wide. Seymour gets it back, circles the back of the net, and plays it to the blue line. Shot on goal, saved by Austin Lotz, and no rebound. He'll take the face-off. Florida trying to put things away here in the third period. Austin Lotz keeping them out of the net, and Mitchell Hurd banking one, grazing it off the outside of the post. Hurd has had a couple of breakaways tonight. He's also got a goal on a laser beam of a slap shot on a 5-on-3. Clark against McCauley for this faceoff. Lots at the top of his crease. Peering out towards his right. Critchlow now has to take this faceoff for the Icemen. And the Everblades win it for the moment. It trickles towards the blue line. Seymour holds it in, playing it around the wall into the corner far side. Bigos taking the body on Cox, then gets the puck free for Clark. Clark for Critchlow, not out yet, but Bigos is there to help out. His pass for Hunt gets between his stick and his skates. The Everblades get it at center ice and clear right back in. Bigos for Critchlow, then for Clark. Safely out to center ice, but that was all he could do with it there. The Everblades play it back in. Dines tries to golf it away from Cox. Cox blocks it. Bigos plays it for Critchlow. He'll redirect to center ice. Florida again right back in. Their forechecking has been very good here in this third period. Jacksonville having trouble getting out of their own zone with possession of the puck. 15 minutes flat to go in the third period. Long lead pass. Gerrit Hunt redirects behind the Florida net. Callum Booth will leave it there for Seymour. Seymour spins away from Gerrit Hunt. Puck comes free, but Florida is on it. Spencer Smallman circles the back of his net. Gets a give and go and continues with it. On his tail is Elgin Pearson with Eberle's help. They get the steal. Eberle's pass deflected away. Eberle cannot get it away. Florida spins away. That's Keegan Kanzig playing it off the end wall. Elgin Pierce knocks it loose, and Jacksonville's forechecking now takes the puck away. Eberle into the left wing corner. Skates behind the net. Trying to leave it there for Lodge. Lodge gives it up. Florida looks to clear out. Stepping in from the blue line is Kulovic to hold it in briefly, but Florida now gets the steal. They may have a 2-on-1 because of it. Offside is the call against Florida, and Lorentz can't believe it. Cardinal sin going offsides on a 2-on-1. But that's what happened there, as Steven Lorentz is called for offside. So the Icemen get a bit of a break there. Faceoff will be outside their own line. Eustass Key, Fowley, and McIntyre are the forwards. Fowley will have to take this draw. He does win it. It's Daly to the right side for Eustass Key. Couldn't clear it in. It gets blocked at the blue line by Florida. They've got the puck. Logan Rowe, cross ice for Muta. Muto ridden off the puck, but Florida still with it. Now looking for the steal is Eustass Key, and he's got it. Eustass Key with a wrister on net. Save is made. Rebound to the near side glass. The Everblades take it out of further harm's way, and they'll skate with it over the blue line. Justin Kia with a flip pass. Lott's got a piece of it. Couldn't catch it with the trapper, however. Will play on. Florida at the right point. Muto behind the net. Woods is on it there for the Icemen. For Fowley, backhand feed for Eustass Key. Eustass Key backhands in. The Icemen want a line change. 13-18 to go in the third period of a 4-2 hockey game. The Everblades are in the lead. Jacksonville trying desperately to get back into this contest as Florida takes it behind the Jacksonville net. It's Dines for Clark, easily out of their own zone. Everett Clark with speed over the blue line, leaving it for Hunt. Wrist shot blockered aside by Booth. Rebound for Florida. The Icemen have not had many second opportunities tonight. Florida's done a good job of clearing rebounds away from their goaltender. Florida out to center ice. Cox will backhand in. It will be on net, so no icing here. Bigos behind the cage for Jacksonville after Watts redirected the puck to him. Kyle Bigos in his first game for the Icemen, wristing it off the wall. They're going to say no icing here. It goes behind the Florida net. Booth plays it around the wall and out to center ice. Got by everybody. Jacksonville wristing it right back in. A line change for the Icemen. Eberle, Lodge, and Pierce now the forward line. Florida gets to the center ice before clearing in. It bounces on net. Watts makes the save. He's got to play the puck for Kulovic. Watts just wanted the face-off. Long lead pass for Kulovic. Eberle gets it over the blue line. Lodge tries to keep the puck in, and he does. Behind the net is Jimmy Lodge. He's got one goal already tonight. Tripped up on the play is Pierce, but no call here from the referee as Kulovic keeps it in. Kulovic's pass knocked away by Florida. It comes back out to the Jacksonville Blue. Jake Kulovic making his debut for Jacksonville. 4 Icemen players are making their team debut tonight. Bobby McIntyre gets it to behind the Florida net. Seymour taps it away from him. Kulovic steps in, trying to keep the play in the offensive zone. He kicks it loose for McIntyre behind the net. McIntyre to the blue line for Eberle. Eberle takes the shot. Kick save is made by Booth. Rebound cleared ahead by Florida. Taking the body there is Eberle. That's a great play by Tanner Eberle as it goes to Mingo. Cross ice backhand feed tapped away by Florida and cleared back into the zone. The Icemen trying to take a couple of chances here. You may see Florida get a couple of odd man rushes if the Icemen are starting to gamble a little bit. Tim Daly gets it to the blue line. Bunted away and out to center ice by Florida. Gerrit Hunt carries it right back in. Drop pass for Fowley. Slap shot deflected into the corner. Held in by Woods. Woods behind the net for Hunt. Hunt tries the wraparound. It's denied there by the Florida defense. Matt Berry takes over for the Everblades. Getting it ahead for McCarron. And then for Kia. Kia trying to go wide on Woods. Cuts to net and forced to making a save there is Austin Lotz. Florida still with it. Berry tries to step away from Hunt. Into the slot we go. Rolling towards Lotz, who cannot get the loose puck. It comes free to the corner. Fowley will chip it off the glass and out. It will go out of play after going off the glass. So we'll have a stoppage in play here. The Icemen still trailing 4-2 with 10:24 to go in period number 3. You are listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
Important questions about cancer don't just come to mind between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. That's why, if you have questions, the American Cancer Society is here to help answer them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 1-800-227-2345 or at cancer.org. You'll find the most reliable, up-to-date cancer information available. Call 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org to learn how your American Cancer Society can help you or someone you love.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores.
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Nuber. Rebound. Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Face-off will be to the right side of Icemen goaltender Austin Lotz. Quickly updating scores, Greenville has snapped their 13-game winless streak by winning in South Carolina 3-2. Also, the Norfolk Admirals have gone from 4-0 down to 4-3 down. They're in the final minute there. We will update you as soon as that game goes final. Hopefully, Brampton can hold on to that victory. Elgin Pierce loses the draw to McCauley. Turnaround shot deflected off the side of the net. Lotz may have even gotten a piece of it. Rebound for Bigos. Feeds it for Eustass Key. Cross ice. Lodge has to wheel back into his own zone to maintain possession. Going cross ice for Bigos. Ahead for Eustass Key. Redirected into the Florida end. McKenzie on it there. Touch pass on the backhand for McCauley. Florida skates into the zone. Nuber with a wrister. Deflected away by Lotz. It goes out of play. It went off the netting just over the glass and out of play. And another TV timeout here. So we'll take this break with them. The Icemen still down by 2. 4-2 is your score just past the midway point of the third period. You are listening to Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
If you feel that passion is just a start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons. If you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
A cool change is in the air, and professional hockey is back in Jax. The Jacksonville Icemen are scoring goals and thrilling fans all season long. Tickets start at just $10 for an incredible game day experience. Come on out to Veterans Memorial Arena, feel the chill of winter, and watch the puck drop. The legacy begins now. JacksIcemen.com.
Face-off is to the left of Austin Lotz as we are back to play. The Icemen win this face-off. Bigos plays it out. This could be icing. Trying to prevent it is McIntyre. He can't quite do it. So we'll be back in Jacksonville territory with this draw. The Icemen need a pair of goals in the final 10 minutes here just to send it to OT. They would be just fine with that and then take their chances from there. We'll go across the ice, this time to the right of Austin Lotz. Fowley on the face-off for Jacksonville, McCauley for Florida. The Everblades win it. They'll tap it around the boards, behind the net, and to the near side glass we go. McCauley spinning away from Bigos. Into the slot for Hurd, who's been sensational tonight for Florida. Chris Dines takes the body on him, tries to tap the puck away. Florida holds it in, but a steal by Collier, stolen back by Florida. McCauley for Nuber to the right side of Lotz. Dines takes the body on him. Sticks her up high as Dines loses his helmet. He's got to go to the bench. As Florida gets the puck back. Steal now by Jacksonville. Collier with some speed and some space in the neutral zone. Gains the blue line. He'll stop there. Spinning away from one man. Everblades get it right back. And they'll go one-on-one. Hurd against Mingo. Hurd loses it to McIntyre, the second man in. McIntyre feeds it for Fowley, who safely gets it out to center ice. Cam Critchlow looks for the steal. Bouncing puck in the neutral zone. Mingo taps it away for Fowley. Still a scramble for it at center ice. Florida ultimately gets it. Going off a skate for the Icemen. Gerrit Hunt over the blue line. He's all by himself. Sharp angle shot. Save is made by Booth. and he will freeze it for the faceoff. It has gone final in Brampton, Ontario. The Beast did hold on. Man, they made it interesting, though. 4-3 final score in regulation. So Norfolk gets the loss tonight. That means if Jacksonville can find a way back into this game, they would at least draw even with Norfolk, maybe surpass them if they can find a way to get a come-from-behind victory. Icemen win the draw. Woods into the corner, stolen there immediately by Florida. Playing it ahead for Justin Key. Gerrit Hunt forechecks as Florida gets it out to the Jacksonville line. Justin Woods lead pass redirected in by Hunt. Booth first on it behind the net for Rowe. Around the wall, held in by Tim Daly. Daly at the center point is on his backhand, tries to split the couple of forecheckers. Somehow keeps it away from both of them, keeps it in the zone. Daly's getting hooked away from behind by Kia as Florida cannot clear yet. Critchlow has it tapped away into the near side wall. Daly holds it loose for Eberle. Eberle looks for the wraparound. Couldn't get the pass away. Was blocked by the Everblades. Kia skates away from Critchlow and comes through the neutral zone. Daly gets a piece of it there. Looking for Lodge. Long lead pass. Tape to Eberle. 2-on-3 for the moment. And Zach Camras takes the puck away rather easily. The Everblades very, very good defensively. Among the top teams in the league in terms of goals against average. Kulovich over the blue line for Jacksonville, playing it behind the Everblade net. McKenzie towards the line. Lead pass for McCarron. McCarron's over the blue line. Rister deflects out of play by Mingo. And the draw will be in Jacksonville territory. Florida's just playing a neutral zone trap right now. They don't need to do anything fancy. They've got a 2-goal lead. They are being 100% certain that they do not allow any odd man rushes to the Icemen. The Icemen really need just 1 goal at least to put some extra pressure on Florida and then take their chances after that. Right now, the Everblades are extremely strong defensively. The Icemen win this faceoff in their own end. McIntyre skates out with Fowley. McIntyre gets it over the blue line, but that's it. Florida has it from there. McKenzie around the wall. At the line, Smallman gives it up. Jacksonville keeps it in the zone. Kulovich off the board. Stolen by Florida. At the line, does Kulovich keep it in? They're going to say yes for now, but the Everblades with a third chance. They do get it to Jacksonville territory this time. 6:50 to go in the third period. The Icemen trailing 4-2. McIntyre tries to clear in. Batted right back out by Florida, but a hand pass here is going to be called against the Everblades. And that'll bring the faceoff into the Florida zone. Perhaps it just takes something as simple as a faceoff win in the offensive zone to try and draw within 1. Eustass Key is going to take this draw for the Icemen, with Pierce and Lodge flanking him. Lodge has 1 goal tonight. Dejan Mingo has the other for Jacksonville. And Eustass Key wins it cleanly for Bigos. His shot was blocked. Keeps it in for the moment. Florida gets it right back, however, and they'll clear it out. Could be icing. Will be icing. But again, the Everblades are in no rush offensively. They're just going to wait for Jacksonville to try and make some mistakes, which hopefully will not happen, obviously. The Icemen just need to plug and grind the rest of the way, something they've done all season long. The Icemen have been playing their best hockey of the year over the last probably 6 to 8 weeks or so. In fact, Jacksonville now 12-7, 1-1 in their last 21, if you want to stretch things out a little bit. They've won 4 of their last 5 going into this game as well. Woods had his shot blocked. He broke his stick on the play, and we've got a whistle. What's the call here? Are they calling a penalty on Woods? Woods goes into the penalty box. It's a power play here for the Everblades. Woods broke his stick on the shot. Did he play with the broken stick? Is that what happened? It's definitely a power play here for Florida. I thought that he gave up his stick, but maybe he kept half of it in his hand. I'm not sure. So the Icemen now short-handed. And things go from bad to worse here. Playing with an illegal stick, that's exactly what happened. The Icemen shorthanded as Cam Critchlow tries to skate into the zone, gives it up immediately to Florida. Woods broke his stick on the shot attempt, and apparently he played with the butt end of the stick that was still left in his hands as he kicked the puck ahead. The Icemen get the puck in their own zone. Chris Dines will rip it around the wall and back to the Florida line. 1:26 to go on their power play. The Icemen had the first 4 power plays of the game. Florida has the next 4, including this one, as Lotz makes a save on McCarron. Rebound for Florida. McCauley at the near side half wall. That's on the right wing side. Gives it to Mitchell Hurd. Hurd in deep for McCauley. Centering feed. Lotz makes a save on Joe Cox. Cox lost his stick, trying to kick it away. Eberle looks to knock it loose. Chris Dines is there. Centering pass from Florida. Deflected towards the line by Jacksonville, but not out. Seymour's with a shot. Blocked by Daly. Cannot clear it out. 4-on-1 for Florida, but the pass goes behind McCauley. Daly sprawled out to make the play, trying to clear it, but he couldn't do it. Florida keeps it in the zone. 40 seconds to go on the power play. It's Hurd, cross ice, one-timer blocked in front. Brendan Collier is able to skate out to center ice with it. 1-on-1 is Collier. Cannot get away from Seymour. 26 seconds to go on the power play for the Everblades. Less than 5 minutes to go in regulation, with the Icemen trailing by 2. McKenzie behind his own net for Florida. One final rush for Florida. It's Berry over the blue line. Onside. Poked into the near side boards. Mingo tries to knock it away from a man. Feeds it for Kulovic. Flipping it forward. Booth is going to be forced to make the play behind the net. Teams are back at full strength as Jacksonville has the puck in the zone. And it's Kulovic with a forehand. Save is made by Booth. That was a big save by Callum Booth with the left pad. Kulovic had an opportunity to cut this lead in half, but Booth is there for the save, and the Everblades take it into the zone. Bulmer, centering feed, knocked away. Held in by Florida. Berry at the left wing faceoff circle. Away from a couple of men, shot trickles towards goal. Comes loose, and Lotz is able to kick it into the corner. Bulmer with a feed for Berry. Poke check by Eustass Key, and Pierce will skate out to center ice. He's 1-on-3, still gets it over the blue line. Nearly got away from another man. Booth finally plays it away from Pierce. Florida looks to down the boards we go with 3:37 to go in the game. To the right point for Bigos. Clark looks to center. Rowe knocks it away from him. Clark gets it right back to the line for Bigos. Great job by him to hold it in. Behind the net for Jimmy Lodge. Lodge tripped up right in front of the referee. No call there as Lodge got tripped. But we will play on. Florida gets the puck as well, and Berry will play it ahead for Rowe. 2-man rush for Florida. Rowe with a drop pass. Wrist shot. Save is made by Watts. I think it went right off the crown of his mask. And we'll have a draw in Jacksonville territory with 3:09 to go. Jimmy Lodge wanting the tripping call, but did not get it. We stay at full strength as the Icemen stay down by 2. It's 4-2 Florida. You are listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubin. Rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
What is your role in the fight against cancer? The answer could be as simple as driving your car. For many cancer patients, getting to and from treatment is one of their toughest challenges. The American Cancer Society needs volunteer drivers to help provide transportation for people in your community. Through the gift of a lift in your car, you can help patients take one more step in the road to recovery. Get in the driver's seat in the fight against cancer. To find out more, call your American Cancer Society at 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org.
Face-off is in the Icemen zone, just 3:09 left in the game. Critchlow against McCauley. The Icemen need 2 goals in the final 3 minutes and change to send this one to OT. Everblades win the draw. They'll just safely play it behind the Jacksonville net. Around the wall, Smallman taps it into the corner. McCauley tries to spin away from Dines. Dines trips him up. Loose puck comes for the Icemen. It's Critchlow skating out of the zone. Flip pass for Eberly, who continues it along. Tanner Eberly holds it in, but the pass for Bigos goes out to center ice. Austin Watts does go to the bench. 6 skaters on now for Jacksonville, but Florida has the puck, and they will easily clear it out. This is going to be icing, however. So the draw will be in the Florida zone. 2:37 to go in the third. And the Icemen have an empty net now with Austin Watts on the bench and 6 skaters on the ice. So last-ditch efforts here from head coach Jason Christie, trying to draw the Icemen at least closer for now. Eustass Key on this draw for Jacksonville to the right side of Callum Booth. Florida wins it. McKenzie gets it away from Woods and back out to the Jacksonville zone. Woods is on the ice with Daly. Daly with a long lead pass. Eustass Key taps it into the Florida zone. Rowe cannot clear yet. Elgin Pierce spins away from one man. Smallman's right on top of him. Florida's so good defensively. The Everblades get the loose puck. They will skate with it to the red line, shooting towards the open net, but it goes off the leg of Daly. Jacksonville gets it right back. Over the blue line is Elgin Pierce. Cross ice look, tapped away by Florida. Around the boards we go, still in the Florida end. Jacksonville with possession. McIntyre around the boards to the right point for Tim Daly. Walks in a little further at the center point now. Steps away from a man. Gets it to his forehand. Shot is blocked right into the crease. Booth makes a save. Rebound rolls into the corner. Florida can't clear yet. Eustass Key, sharp angle shot, saved by Booth. 1:39 to go in the game. Jacksonville trying to draw within 1. Florida unable to clear. Mingo at the right point. Throws it towards goal, blocked in front. Jacksonville cannot get the shot away. Tripped up on the play as Daly again, no call. Eustass Key with a centering pass, stolen by Florida. They will skate with the puck, shoot it towards the open net. It is wide. Icing is the call. And the crowd up in arms, wondering why no penalty for the second time in about as many minutes. But Mike Sheehan swallowing the whistle here for the final couple of minutes. 1:18 to go in the game. The Icemen still have 6 skaters on the ice. It's Clark, Eberly, Lodge, and Collier up front. Dines and Mingo at the blue line. Clark will try and win this faceoff to Lodge at the top of the circle, and he does. Dines from the blue line. Save is made by Booth up high. Rebound cleared away by Florida. This is going to be icing yet again. Give Callum Booth some credit. He's faced quite a bit of rubber here in about the last 5 minutes or so, but he's been up to the task each and every time. 1:08 to go in regulation play. And the Icemen unable to puncture the Florida goal here in this third period. Same skaters on the ice here for Jacksonville. Clark wins another one for Dines. Wrister in a screen, never reached the net. Florida's blocked a lot of shots too, and they clear it out this time as well. Smallman gets it from McCarron. McCarron fires it into the open net, and it is 5-2 Everblades, as Florida has now officially scored a goal in the final minute of all 3 periods tonight. This one coming at 19:03 on the empty net goal from McCarron. It's McCarron's second of the night, 25th of the season. And that's the only goal of this third period, and the Icemen unable to capitalize on this game in hand that they had on the Atlanta Gladiators. These two teams will do battle once more tomorrow night here in Jacksonville. And the Icemen really need that one tomorrow against the Everblades, try to split this season. Florida has now won 9 of the 10 games between these two teams this year. Still 4 more games left between these two clubs after tonight. 3 of them are here in Jacksonville. The last 2 games of the regular season, at home anyway, are against the Everblades. That's April 5th and 6th. 40 seconds left in the game. Florida now leading 5-2. Jacksonville has the puck in the offensive zone. Pierce now loses it to Florida. Florida can't clear the zone yet. Tanner Eberle holds it in. Centering pass for Critchlow. Rolls towards the net. Another man goes down. Another no call there from Sheehan as it goes to the Jacksonville line. Just 17 seconds left. Jacksonville's Tanner Eberle gets it into the zone looking for Pierce. Pierce back for Eberle. Eberle on his forehand turnaround shot. Stick save is made by Booth. Eberle looks to center with 5 seconds to go in the game. Bigos from the circle. Shot is blocked again by Florida. That's the theme of the night. And the Florida Everblades have defeated the Jacksonville Icemen tonight. 5-2 is your final score this evening. Jacksonville got 8 shots on goal in that third period for a total of 25. Florida gets 12 shots on goal for a total of 28. And the Everblades win. 5-2 is your final score. Jacksonville stays 1 point behind the Norfolk Admirals in the standings and 8 points behind the Atlanta Gladiators in the standings. Atlanta in 4th place. That's who they're trying to catch. The Icemen still have 2 games in hand on Atlanta. That will do it for this broadcast. We'll be back with you again tomorrow night right here at the Jacksonville Veterans Memorial Arena. Final score this evening is the Florida Everblades 5, the Jacksonville Icemen 2. Have a wonderful night, everybody. We'll catch you again in just under 24 hours.